Holy shit, I did it again. You guys aren't prepared for that on-timeness, right? You guys aren't prepared for that shit. You're not prepared to see me when that timer comes to 0. None of you thought I was gonna be here, but I was here last time when I did it. And I did it again. So what do you have to say about that? The English Civil War was really about... Wait, what are you guys talking about? Accurate timer? I know, right? Holy accurate timer, Batman. I actually did it on time. It's a Christmas miracle. Anyway, Chad, we have some P.O. Box stuff here today. I don't know if it's everything, because I feel like it's not everything, but I went to the P.O. Box, there was one key, and I used the key, and I got everything that was in that box. So I got everything that was there for me that they had processed. So, Festivus Miracle. Thank you, nice guy, for the 14 months. 2 streams in a row. Impressive. I know, right? I was like, I'm gonna get this 2 times in a row. I'm just waiting for when eventually I stop doing it. Back in Black, Astra's favorite song. Oh god, I hate that song so much. I hate AC/DC, man. It called me, and you know, I'm a boomer at heart, but the one thing that I'm not a boomer about is AC/DC. And Guns N' Roses, I fucking hate those bands. I cannot stand them. They are the Taylor Swift. Guns N' Roses and AC/DC are the Taylor Swifts of the rock and roll world. And you know I'm right. You don't want to admit it, but you know I'm right. It's basically the equivalent to liking Taylor Swift, in my mind. What about Motley Crue? Motley Crue's alright. They're not like total. They're not the greatest, but they got some bangers. I like Kickstart My Heart Goes Hard. I don't care who you are. Kickstart My Heart Goes Hard. But like Motley Crue has some other songs that are kind of like eh, but they have a couple good ones. Astra doesn't like Taylor Swift. I was listening to this playlist, and I didn't realize like it was a mashup playlist at first. So like a Tool song started to play, and I was like, yeah, Tool. It was Stinkfist. It was like it had that like nice long intro. It was like, oh fuck yeah. But as soon as the vocals came in, it was Taylor Swift, and I couldn't do it. It was very bothersome, chat. It was like I was getting ready for some awesome Tool music, and then I got hit with Taylor Swift vocals, and it upset me. It made me realize how bad Taylor Swift is, and Taylor Swift has a song about Florida. I don't care. A lot of people have songs about Florida. I don't like Taylor. I don't like Taylor Swift. I think her music is a little bit boring and contrived and cash grabby. You know what I mean? It's like everything that Taylor Swift makes is designed to make money from like mid to like teenage to middle 20-aged women. That's like Taylor Swift's demographic. If you're like an 18-year-old blonde white girl at Starbucks, you're just like, oh my god, Taylor Swift. I'm such a Swiftie. Like, no, fuck, come on, dude. Come on. You guys have no taste. No taste in music whatsoever. Anyway, chat. Peanut's over there using the box. Hi, Peanut. Please don't unplug my computer when you jump out of that. Heather loves Taylor Swift. Heather does not love Taylor Swift. I refuse to let Heather, an apparition of my own being, enjoy that god-awful music. Dude, I have a brother who's like he was a music major. Like, he was like, he went to school for music, and he liked Taylor Swift, and I lost, like, all respect for him once he said that he liked Taylor Swift. It was like, come on, dude. What? Absolute ass. Ass music. Except ass music would be too kind for it, because I like ass. I don't like Taylor Swift. Taylor's Swilluminati. Stop trying to control Heather. You can't control me. It's Heather. Oh my god. Heather is uncontrollable. Holy shit. Did you hear that new Swiftie song that came out? Oh my god. I've been listening to it on repeat on the way back from Starbucks. Amazing. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the other dresses I hate that I have been sent. I haven't worn yet, and it fits my like figure pretty well, but I'm not like 100% convinced on it yet. Like I'm not sure. It's a bit weird, but I do like it. we also probably have a couple more outfits coming, or not. Well, behind me here, because I have 4 packages. I have 4 packages here, chat. So we're gonna see what's in them, and two of them are from Derek. So you know that they're gonna be like the Pandora's box of packages. They're just the gift that keeps on giving. Hugs that beautiful figure. I know, I like it. I was gonna wear the church dress again, but I figured, I'll just wear this one. I like that church dress. I might wear that next time. It's such a nice looking dress. Anyway, chat, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm like exhausted, and I don't know why. I've been like continuously exhausted for like 4 or 5 days straight. I've just been in zombie mode, chat. I have no idea what's going on. I had to reschedule my doctor's appointment, so I guess that they'll hopefully give me some insight. But they're not gonna talk to me at the doctor's appointment. They're just gonna take my blood. Just the vampires. Anyway, hope everybody is having a good weekend so far. It's Saturday. Saturday is probably like my favorite day of the week, if I had to say. Like I think Saturday has like always been my favorite day of the week. Something about Saturday. It's just I feel like most people would agree that Saturday is just the best day. It just is. Sunday used to be the best day, but like I don't know. Catterday, it is Catterday. That's you can't argue with that. Catterday is unstoppable. Gotta love Catterday. Speaking of cats, hi Peanut. Oh, come here. Oh, Peanut. Catterday. Having a shitty day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Disco. Yeah, it's sometimes days are shitty. That's how it goes. Sometimes it is. I'm like so tired, chat. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, like how like red my eyes are, but I am like I could genuinely like close my eyes and like take a nap. You know when you have that like your eyelids are just heavy and you just want to like close your eyes and conk the fuck out? That's what I want to do again. I just want to do that. I like my sleep schedule's fucked. I gotta get my sleep schedule fixed. How do you fix a sleep schedule other than just staying up? Because that's like impossible. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, but it keeps going in the wrong direction. Chair. How are you doing tonight? Chair. That's how I'm doing. I'm doing chair. Early sex when the only reliable way is to not change when you sleep, but change when you wake up. Force yourself early to force yourself to stay awake, then sleep at a new time. I guess so, but I feel like I've been forcing myself to get up like every single day. Like I don't think I haven't woken up naturally in like over like a hot minute. I've had to like wake myself up like every day, and each time I do it, I'm just like, it's not good. It's not good, chat. Dunk your head in cold water when you feel sleepy. That sounds awful. Why would I do that? That sounds like horrible. How long did I sleep? Let me see. How long did I sleep? Probably got like 6 hours of sleep today. Probably, if I had to guess. I probably only got that much. But then, I feel like other times I'm sleeping too much. I feel like, when you sleep too much and you get groggy and kind of like bleh. I don't know if it feels like that. It feels different. It feels different. I don't know. I feel like it's something medical. I don't know what. It doesn't feel like it's not a natural tired. It's like an unnatural tired. So I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with that. It's like I was dealing with this like a couple months ago too, and it seemed to have kind of gone away, but now it's like back, and so I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like I'm fucking tired. A bit personal to bring up, but thankfully things are getting slightly better. I hope you're alright. I hope everything's good for you, Disco. Has my blood sugar? I haven't checked, but if I checked right now, it'd probably be skewed because I've been sipping on this, so it's not very, like, I have to not drink a bunch of sugar and then measure it. I haven't eaten today, though, so it's like, at the same time, I'm like, why do I feel so tired? And then it's like, well, shit, what have I had to eat? It's probably just, like, my diet. I need to eat more, chat. I need to eat more. But it's like sometimes, you know, when you put like a lot of effort into a meal and it just doesn't quite turn out the way you want it to, and you're just like, eh. Glad to hear the headings are heading in the right direction. Yeah, it's always good. I hope everything's alright, Disco. Hi, Peanut. Peanut Kitty. What did Astra burn? What? Did I burn something? Oh, Peanut. Oh, that's my drink. Don't tip over my drink there. Oh, she's getting on the desk. Cat on the desk. This can only end in disaster. Cat tail in my face. Oh, Gesundheit, Peanut. Fluffy tail in my face. You said you messed up a meal. Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, I didn't burn anything, and it's like not like I messed it up too bad. It was just like sometimes you have ingredients in the house and you try to throw something together, and it's like it didn't come out like great. It's like I had some pork chops that I cooked up, and the pork chops came out like fine. The pork chops were great, but like it's just like, you know, I try not to just have just pork chops. Like I try to make a meal out of it. So I made some rice and I put it up in the pan, and I like made like kind of like fried rice thing with peas. But the only vegetable I had was peas, and I didn't have any onions. And so like I put like too many peas in like the fried rice, and so it didn't really like, it was just like overly pea flavored fried rice with like some pork in it. But the pork is great, but like the fried rice is just okay. Like it wasn't bad necessarily, it was just okay. Peanut is just a big fluff ball. You look very pretty and rested. I wouldn't say rested. I wouldn't say that part. I don't know about that one. Peanut. I've never been able to get behind pork chops. Now, pork roll fried up as if it were bacon, I can put on fries. I like pork chops. The thing about pork chop is they're cheap, right? Pork chops are like affordable. They're like not super expensive. It's like I would just buy a bunch of beef. Like I'd probably make a lot of chili if I had like more. What are you doing? Don't bite my skirt. What are you? What? Don't do that, you little rascal. You little rascal, you Peanut. Oh. This music, I played that game when I was new. Shit, dude, I don't even know what game it's from, man. It's just a video game playlist. I do kind of want to go and play, like, have a week where I just play old video games, but I don't know how many people would want to watch that. I kind of want to play Outrun, though, because it's my intro now, and it's all like, I want to actually play it. Pork chops are good, but they can be too dry. They can be dry if you don't, like, the way I usually do is I usually, like, marinate them in, like, seasonings. So I'll, like, have, like, paprika, ancho, chili powder, salt, pepper, lemon pepper, garlic, a little bit of onion powder, dill, some other seasonings that I throw in there, right? And the seasoning ends up, like, coming out really well, because, like, I'll soak it. I'll marinate it overnight usually, and then I'll like tenderize it when I like take it out, or I'll tenderize it before, and then I like pop it on the pan and get a nice sear on it. It's pretty good. It's just easy to overcook pork. It's just very easy to overcook. It's like you're aiming for like 145 on the internal temp, but like you'll look at it, it'll be like 120, 120, 125, 120, 30, 120, 130, 130, 130, 180, 1200. Oh my god, 210. Oh, you fucking burnt it. So far, I haven't like ruined a pork chop though. Like every pork chop I've made so far has been at the very least, like edible and like tasty because of the seasoning. And pork is just very tasty. So, like, even if some of the pieces are a little bit tougher, it's not that big of a deal. I really want to put it in a stew of some sort. I feel like that would be good, but I don't know. It's been a long since we had a gaming stream. It has been a long time since we had a gaming stream. I usually don't do gaming stream because people typically don't like to watch gaming streams. Unless it's from, like, a gaming streamer, you know, someone who does it, like, a lot. You have a Dutch oven now. Cheap pork meal. Pulled pork, slow cooked in the oven. Very cheap and easy. That might work. Pulled pork in the oven? That does sound kind of good. What is pulled pork anyway? Like, where do you get that? Peanut is decided that she is going to eat my headphone cable. Peanut. Don't eat my... You have a chewing problem. Did you know that? You have food. She has a chewing problem. I hope that you're not gonna... I don't have enough money to buy a new mini XLR cable right now, Peanut. Please do not eat... Please do not eat my, my mini XLR cable. You buy a big slab of pork meat, shoulder, butt, whatever you have, put it in olive oil, and then a McCormick seasoning, packs. I mean, you know, that's fine and all, but, like... The problem is, like, you can't really buy that big of, like, meat. You can't buy a big piece of pork shoulder at Walmart. Man, you need your claws trimmed, Peanut. These things are vicious. You, like, murder some with these murder mittens. You're, like, digging them into my leg. Ow. I mean, that's, like, I feel like if I were, like, I want to go to Costco. I feel like Costco would have a fair few options. But, like, Costco is, like, I don't live near a Costco, so... Stop, like, pushing your claw into my leg, Peanut. Alright. Come here. Okay. Alright. That's enough cable. No, do not chew on that cable. That's the not chew cable. Thank you, Peanut. It doesn't, she just, like, as she's going down, she's just like, bite this, bite that. Cannon Fodder, I also love mostly all the Amiga soundtracks. Takes me back to my childhood. I do like old video game soundtracks. There's something special about old video game soundtracks that, like, you can't get with modern games. Hello, Icy Cold. Yeah, like, I don't know, I want to go, like, I feel like Costco would be so much cheaper to shop at, because it's like, fuck. If I could just, like, go to Costco and buy, like, a fuck ton of meat, you know what I mean, in bulk, and then just, like, cook it slowly, and, like, freeze it and then cook it. I think that would be a lot of, like, that'd be really easy. I feel like the only way to make chili economically is by going to, like, Costco and buying, like, a big chunk of, like, flake steak, or flank steak. If I could buy a big thing of flank steak for, like, 20 bucks, and then, like, grind it up myself, and then, like, use that use that as my chili meat, that would probably work better than, this going to Walmart, because Walmart ground beef sucks, dude. It really does suck. Like, it works, but it's like $10 for 2.5 pounds of, like, the shittiest meat you can buy in a grocery store. I got a meat grinder. It's legit. I wish I had a meat. I don't have a meat grinder. How's your grocery money holding out? I could use a Walmart card, I won't lie, but I'm still alive. Skinny, but still alive. Sam's Club is a little bit better on price. I don't have a Sam's Club membership, though. I have... See, my mom works at Costco, so I have a Costco card. I have a Costco membership that I don't pay for, which is critical. But I have it. And so if I did want to go to a Costco, I can, because I have a membership to a Costco. But the problem is, I don't live near Costco's. So that's like... Fuck, dude. I like the area that I moved to, but it's like, there's no... Fucking... There's nothing here. Like, there's no Cane's, there's no Costco, there's no Little Caesars. Like, shit, dude. You want that good cut and ground it yourself, because you know the quality. The other thing about, like, ground beef is that, like, the reason why you have to cook ground beef to a higher internal temperature than just normal beef, like, you can cook, like, a steak to 145, I think, around there, and that's, like, medium well. And that's, like, that's fully cooked. That's safe to eat. But ground beef, that's not safe to eat for ground beef. Because, like, ground beef is ground, so it has a whole lot more surface area for bacteria to get onto. So if you're gonna cook ground beef, you have to cook it to 165. But it's like, if you buy ground beef at the store, who knows how old that beef is and how long it's been since that was, like, slaughtered. And, like, if you get, like, a big chunk of actual just, like, meat, then you at least know that it's not, like... the surface, it doesn't have that much surface area for, like, bacteria to get into. So it's like, grinding your own meat is just better. It's probably cheaper, too. I just don't have a meat grinder, you know? Cheapest beef is to get a big-ass freezer and find a local butcher farm to buy bulk from, cost more up front. Yeah, I mean, the cheapest way to get beef is to, like, fucking go in the middle of the night and shoot a cow and then yoink it. Just yoink a cow. No one's gonna notice, little Betsy missing. I mean, honestly, no, the cheapest way to get meat is just to go hog hunting. Like, if I went, because you can replace beef with things, right? Like, you can't really replace beef all the way, but if you, like, especially living in Florida, I could, like, if I couldn't go to the store to get, like, in-store beef, there are other options. Like, I could hunt boar for pork. I could hunt deer venison for, like, the beef substitute, even though venison really isn't beef, but it's like, there are substitutes you can make. Like, I could substitute, like, chicken with, like, you know, like, alligator, I think. And so there's, like, I mean, we have chickens here, though, so it wouldn't really matter. But the point is like, the cheapest way to do it is to get a deep freezer, go, take out my rifle, go hunting, bag a fucking hog, and then that's a lot of food. Like, a hog is a lot of food. Like, it would take us a hot minute to go through an entire hog. You know what I mean? Hello, Fuzzy Ground. Cattle thiefstra. Deer is its own subcategory. I don't know, I feel like deer is closest to beef, but I haven't had venison in a long time. The last time I had venison was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was beef. It was venison jerky, which was really good, but it was venison jerky, and I don't know. This is the last time I had deer. That's a lot of work for a busy femboy. I really want to, like, do that, though. I want to film it. I want to, like, I have a strange desire to, like, return to my earthly roots. I want to make a video where I go hunting for a hog and, like, a deer, and, like, I bag a deer and a hog, and I go fishing. So, like, I've been, like, stuck on, like, catch and cook videos, and I don't know why. I've been absorbed by it. I keep watching YouTube videos of fishing. So I keep wanting to go out to, like, I want to buy it, like, I'm very tempted to do this. I'm not gonna, because, like, money, but, like, they're for $20. They have, like, at Walmart, they have these, like, ultralight fishing rods, and I really just want to get, like, an ultralight fishing rod set up and just go out to my local lake and just swim. You know what I mean? Because, like, I feel like ultralight would not be bad for a lake, you know? It's not like the big, because Jizzy has fishing poles, but he has saltwater fishing poles that are meant for bigger fish. And you know, it's like, fuck, dude. One of these days, I'm gonna have an extra $20. I'm just gonna go to Walmart and grab that son of a bitch. But I think that'd be an interesting ass video if, like, you know, I went to, like, I did all these, like, rough and tumble, like, fucking femboy hunts and cooks a deer. Femboy hunts and cooks boar. Femboy hunts and cooks fish. Femboy hunts and cooks a gator. You know? Femboy hunts and cooks all of those things and makes a smorgasbord. I can probably hook you up with a fishing setup, pun intended, fishing. But after a range trip, that'd be cool. There was a CWC epidemic among deer in some parts of the country. Oh yeah, wasn't there, like, zombie deer? I forgot about that. Does Florida have deer? Yeah, Florida has deer. I don't feel like deer is hunted as much in Florida, but they are here. They are hunted, and we do hunt them here. It just seems like every time I see a deer, they're a little less fidgety around people, which usually means that they're hunted less. Like, in Iowa, if you see a deer, they're fucking out. They're gone. Like, if they see you 1 second, they're gone. Because they, like, in Iowa, all the deer know that humans hunt deer. But in, like, certain parts of, like, Colorado, deer will come right the fuck up to you, and they won't care, because they know that you're not going to try to hurt them, because it's, like, the local rules. We got a deer problem in an MD. They used to this in MD. I don't know, like, it's like, I want to hunt deer, but I feel like, here's the issue, chat. Because I'm a little bit queasy in terms of guts, and I'm also not very strong. So if I, like, went hunting, I would have to bring Jizzy with me to, like, help me do the shit. I don't know if I could, like, I genuinely don't know if I could take a boar, like, I could shoot a boar and go up to it and cut it up and, like, you know, gut it. I don't know if I could do that. I know that there are, like, places you can go to have them do it for you, so maybe that's what I'd have to do. But then I'd have to get, like, a truck. I could get one from my window from 30 feet. It's more ethical, but I feel that. It is more ethical, you know, well, like, you'd kill it in the field, obviously, but, like, you know, I just have to learn how to be Arthur Morgan and just fucking, you know, dress the animal in the field, because I feel like that probably makes the meat taste a little bit better, because, like, if you, like, I know for fish, like, if you kill if you're gonna eat a fish, like, as soon as you catch it, you want to kill it, and then, or at least you don't want to kill it, you want to wait as long as possible to kill it, and then once you do kill it, you immediately want to drain the blood and put it on, like, ice. I know that. and that makes it taste better. But I don't know what the rules are for like deer and venison. I don't know like what makes the meat taste better. But you know, it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to try to do that. I think it'd be funny and like a lot of fun content to try and like actually go out and do that shit. But who knows? A part of me thinks like if I try to go fishing, I might not like it. I might like, I've been really interested in going fishing lately, but I don't know if I actually get into like to doing it. If I'm just gonna be like, this sucks. I do remember when I was a kid, like I went fishing, and my only problem, the main problem I had with fishing was getting the fish off the hook. It's like I don't. You know, I'm a little bit like, ew, fish, like, ew. I just need to get over that, though. I do. You just freeze it all and use as needed when used. That's the thing, though. It's just, like, the idea of having, like, a freezer full of, like, pork and venison that I could just, like, pull out anytime I wanted to. I could make the biggest pot of chili. It would make chili economical. Because, like, chili right now is not an economical meal. It isn't. You wouldn't think that chili is, like, expensive, but it is. Because, like, if you're gonna make a chili, you're gonna have, like, $20 worth of ground beef in a chili. Or $20 worth of beef in a chili. Just to make, like, 4 servings. Which means it's, like, $5 a serving. Which isn't as bad as, like, McDonald's. But still, like, I'm trying to get down to the, like, $2 serving size range. That's where I'm trying to hang out. $5-6 a serving is expensive, especially like if you really go like hard on it. Like if you want to like get like a big pot of chili with like stew meat and everything in it, it's gonna cost like $40. It's like, damn. Got no notification. Damn, but it's worth that sometimes. Groceries are expensive as fuck these days. Big savings. Yeah, it is. It's like fuck. It's shit. Shit's too expensive. No, I can't afford ground beef anymore. Goddamn it. Chili isn't expensive if you try my way. Chili is cheap, and chicken chili is even cheaper. But I don't know, man. First of all, boobs, I don't. Here's the thing, and I have been trying to debate this in my head, what I want to do, because I might make your recipe with just ground beef, because I don't want to give my recipe an unfair advantage, because I don't like turkey. I'm gonna be like real upfront. I don't like turkey. I think turkey tastes bland, dry, and depressing. I have never. The only time I've ever enjoyed eating a turkey is a turkey leg at a fair or something like that. It's the only time I've ever enjoyed eating turkey. Anytime else, turkey is tasteless, is dry, and it's just, it fills me with a sense of depression. Like I just like, I could be eating chicken right now, but I'm eating turkey. I don't know. And then like the idea of having white meat in a chili doesn't, I don't feel like it's a white meat kind of thing. It needs like, I need like red meat, you know? Let's use grass-fed organic ground beef. That's even more expensive. Fit check. I gotta clean this goddamn room up. Where the fuck do these water bottles even keep coming from? I don't drink this. More tasty? Yeah, but like money. I don't know, it's probably not something I would wear like out really, but like it is kinda cute. I feel like it's a little bit like, I'm not sure. Astra spy confirmed. What? Did you say something? Bleh? Oh, I don't have my Mac rub in here. I was gonna pull a Mac rub out for the joke, but I don't have that in here. Damn. Those hips. Also, I got the earrings on again. How long did it take you to grow out your hair that long? Well, I've been growing out ever since I started transitioning, which was 2020. So, was it 2020? It was late 2019. It was October of 2019, I think, is when I started. I would have to check. It might be 2018, but fairly certain it was 2019. Because I was 18 and a half when I started, and I was born in 2001. So, figure that out. I don't know. I'm not too good at math. But anyway, so it took me about that long. It's kind of maxed out. I think to get to, like, the most, like, about this length. Like, it is longer than it used to be, but I'd say, like, the last, like, 2 years have gotten me, like, this much length out of it. And then, like, the 2 years before that was all of this. So, like, it slows down at a certain point. I feel like everybody has a natural kind of hair length that it kind of, once you get to a certain point, it doesn't grow much past it. Like, I've seen people with, like, hair all the way down to, like, their ass crack. And it's like, I don't know, it's hard. I feel like my hair is probably a little bit longer than it looks. Because it does go down to my belly button just normally, but it's also wavy. So, like, it looks shorter because, like, I can pull it straight and it goes, like, even lower. Because, like, I got that wavy hair. That is hard. And I didn't go to high school. Is Astra Emaxing again? Am I Emaxing? No, I'm not. I did take E yesterday, but I didn't take too much. I did the right dosage. I have so much extra. I don't know why, but whenever they fill my prescription, they give me 3 vials of estrogen, and I have not gotten through the first one yet. This is why I thought it was 2.5 ml, chat. This is why I thought that. Because I have so much extra E that I'm kind of happy because, like, shit hits the fan. At least I've got a stockpile, but, like, fuck, dude, I've got, like, a lot of E. I've got, like, because, like, one of these vials will last me, like, 2 months, and I have, like, 6 of them. Does E go bad? I'm kind of worried about that. Those hips and butt are making me suspicious. You may need to call the authorities. What are you talking about? There's some pretty good hips. I have a GP appointment on the 27th, so I should bring that up. Yeah. NAA drugs only lose 10% potency per few years. Oh shit, well there you go. 10% potency seems like a lot, but fuck it. After the expiration date. Oh. Enough E to get through World War III? Maybe. I mean, it's a good amount of E, right? So it's like, I feel like if it did, you know, I would be, I could probably, do I have a year's worth? Because I've been fucking, I think this one vial of estrogen that I've had, that I did way too much of a dose. I took a month's dose in one shot of this estrogen accidentally. And so it's like, there's a lot. It's like this big of a vial. And it's like, I took that much in, like, initially. And it's been, like, a couple months since then. And I'm still not through it. And I have, like, 6 of them. Because they give me 3 of them each time I get it. Prepper Asher. I'm not complaining. You got an hourglass? I do kind of have one. I'm not, I keep it mildly refrigerated. I don't know how to do it. I have it in a cool, dark place right now. That's where I keep it. But I'm not complaining. I am definitely not complaining about having too much estrogen. I'm not gonna complain about that. Cause no, like, this shit looks like it's about to hit the fan, man. You can share with a friend who wants to try out E. I would never, ever do that. I would never, ever, ever share my prescription with somebody. Not in a million years. Not only is that, like, sort of illegal, but if I had a friend, I wouldn't do them the disservice of just letting them try it. That's not something that, like, you can't, alright, like, listen, chat, you can't try E. There's no trying. There's just doing. Because if you take it for a little bit, it's like, there's no taking estrogen without massive ramifications. Like, if you take estrogen for less than a month, you're not gonna feel it, and if you take it for more than a month, then you're gonna have permanent physical changes. Maybe not a month, but if you're on E for long enough to know if you like it or dislike it, you've already gone past the point of no return. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know. I would never, like, hey, can I try some E? Oh, sure. No, I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do that. I would be like, listen, man, if you want to try it, you gotta, you know, talk to a doctor. Go through it and like talk to your doctor about it. Figure out what's best for you. I'm not an endocrinologist, so I would never, ever, ever let someone take hormones because don't fuck with your hormones, man. That's why, like, the DIY shit is so scary to me. And, like, when people are doing DIY, it's because hormones are not something you want to fuck around with. That's something that's a very delicate balance that professionals know how to handle. And I would not trust I would not trust myself to like gauge that accurately on my own. Get your own E. I mean, really, that's the real reason. That's just an excuse. I just don't want to share my E. That's the real reason. It's like, can I try some? No, fuck you. Get your own. It's like not like pot. No, it's not like pot where it's like, hey man, you want to try some shit? No, it's not like that. It's like, it's not. You're not gonna notice like a difference right away. Like some people think like E is like some magical drug that will just immediately. Hocus pocus, your dick is now gone. Boppity boop. Like it's not like that. It's like it's kind of like an SSRI more or so, where it's like you only really start to notice the effects after you've been on it for a little bit. I'd say it takes probably a couple weeks for you to really notice the effects mentally. Physically, it takes a little bit longer, but mentally, it takes, you know. But still, like, there are, like, serious health ramifications to taking E if you don't, like... So you need to be goddamn sure you want to go on it before you go on it. Then won't let you use their dealer. Very good friend who let me try, told me it was a very good idea and is against it. It's not a very good idea to try. It does not work like that. It is true. Yes, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. A lot of that's kind of like my problem with like a lot of like the trans community in certain ways and the femboy community in certain ways, and this is stuff that I want to talk about in a video, but like it's like there's a glorification of estrogen a little bit, and it's like a lot of people will come into it thinking it's like some miracle drug that will like transform them into like the anime girl of their dreams, but it's like it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. If you are going into estrogen, you need to be expecting to be disappointed by it in order to not be disappointed by it. I feel like that's the only way it happens. Because if you expect it to make all these changes and do all this stuff for you and then it doesn't, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because it just doesn't do that much. It's not what he does. It's really scary how smooth the skin got for me. And all the light early libido was below 0. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have smooth skin. People tell me I have nice skin, but I didn't really notice my skin change that much. But that might just because I just didn't notice. Stretch. Yeah, stretch. I'm not sure, like, I guess I don't know what, like, I would say I noticed the most. I'd say boob growth, definitely I noticed that. The libido thing is real. It doesn't, like, completely get rid of your libido. It's not like you'll never be horny again, but, like, it is, like... Jerking off is a hassle. And that's the other thing no one tells you, is you have to jerk off on E, or else you lose it. You lose the ability to, like, use it. If it atrophies. It atrophies after a while. So if you just go on E and you don't touch it, it will, like, literally not work anymore. And you will not be able to use it at all. So you have to keep using it to keep the muscles built up so you don't lose the ability to use it. You gotta be on the ball on that one. And it sucks, because eventually you just don't want to do it anymore. Because it's like, fuck, I hate jerking off. Use it or lose it. Yeah, it is a use it or lose it. It becomes a use it or lose it thing. But the shitty part about it is it sort of becomes not fun to use it anymore. Because it's like, jerking off when you're not horny is just sad. Demonstration? Okay. Fancy dresses the occasion. This is wonderful stream. I don't know, man. I do feel like there's kind of like a certain, like, I feel like some people push the narrative that estrogen is like this really like OP drug that is like, you know, it is like a very powerful drug and it makes a lot of changes, just not quite in the way people think. Has E affected your libido? Oh, of course. Like, it does, you know, it's like, it changes, I think also it changes your sexuality a little bit too. I noticed, like, I always considered myself to be bisexual, but, like, before I took E, I was more bisexual when I took E, and I'm less so now. Like, I feel like I have less interest in women than I did before I started E. I feel like it definitely made me more androphilic. I think that's the word. Yeah, androphilic. You walk like an old mechanic on E? Yeah, I do. Peanut on the watch again. She chewed my cable and now she's on the watch. You know what I'm talking about. You, hi, Peanut. New chore unlocked. 7 o'clock, you know what time it is. Load up the hub. I don't know. I am like, it is interesting to talk about like the effects of estrogen, and it's like I feel like partly it's kind of hard for me to like say what the effects of estrogen is exactly, but it is like interesting to look at old pictures of myself comparative to now, because I look very different than I used to. I look a lot different than I used to look. Have you tried anything to help with libido? I mean, what is there? Molly? No, I have not. I've not tried Molly. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of. It is like poppers or something. That's the only thing that I can think of that is like a horny drug. But like, I've heard some bad things about poppers. Like, I don't know. That's one of those drugs that I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't. Blue Chew's legal. Does Blue Chew make you horny? I never understood like what Blue Chew did. I don't know if you can. I didn't know if you could take Blue Chew on E. Like, is that work? Can you take Blue Chew on E? I don't know, man. It's like drugs. It seems like all the drugs that are supposed to make you horny are kind of dangerous. Like, I don't know. Like, I read about like that shit. I looked into it and it's like, damn, some of those drugs are like dangerous. Like, I straight up don't think there's a lot of drugs that I just would not try, and that like I feel like some of those are on that list. Zinc and magnesium can help. Yeah, but that helps with your testosterone. Like, some things make you horny because they give you more testosterone, and that's obviously not what I want. You know what I mean? Like, the safest horny drug you can take is testosterone. If you want to get really horny and you don't want to take some like drug that might kill you, testosterone. I mean, that's easy. Testosterone is like an easy like libido enhancer, but like obviously that's not what I want. So it's like and I've read on like Blue Chew. I think Blue Chew works because it like boosts your testosterone temporarily, and it's like, again, I don't want to boost my testosterone. So horny goat weed, maybe. I have tried that. I have tried horny goat weed. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Don't get me wrong, chat. I have my moments. I can be a horny motherfucker sometimes, but it usually it's like it's not as like on the main. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like going through like male puberty, you end up experiencing the horny on main type of thing, but now it's not. It's more infrequent. Need some more work and foreplay. Maybe it makes you feel like you have how female horniness is works different than when in man mode, always horny for whatever. It makes you have a feel for how female horniness is. I don't know what the fuck does that mean? What is female horniness? I mean, I guess they are different. Like, I guess like I have experienced both, and they are different. But I don't feel like horny goat weed would do that. Maybe, I don't know. Aren't you more degenerate than chat? Am I more degenerate than chat? I don't know, Med. There's a lot of degenerates in my chat. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if I would say that I'm more degenerate than them. I'm more degenerate than some of them. I'll give you that. I'm definitely not a degenerate, but the degenerates in this chat, I don't know, chat. I'm fairly certain there's some freaky people in this chat, man. There's some freaky fucking people. Is it if it is different for women? I only tried to feel how it changes for a week. It was crazy. It was the best growth. Breast growth did feel nice. With not pain, also not normal making horny, but when smile went. Wait, what? Trent, what are you talking about? Are you talking about horny goat weed, or are you talking about estrogen? Because horny goat weed does not make you grow breasts, and if you take estrogen for a week, you're not gonna have breast growth. Really, like if you take estrogen for a week, you're either microdosing or you're like gonna have one normal dose, and that's like not enough to like give you any sort of real physical changes. Talking about estrogen, yeah, like estrogen doesn't really work that way. It doesn't unless you're on estrogen for a while, and you're not gonna get like the breast growth. The breast growth kind of starts at around the 3-month mark. After you've been on it for 3 months, that's when the breast growth really starts, and you'll feel it. It hurts. It doesn't hurt that bad, but it's just like your tits become sore for a long time as they grow. Of gin coating? I have no idea what that is. That sounds dangerous, man. I'd be careful. I'd be real careful, man. Sounds like, I've never been on 4chan. Does that mean anything? That's where Ash was born. You were really raised in the darkness. I was born in it. Born in the 4chan. Your boobs bigger now than when I started estrogen? Oh, of course. I mean, shit, dude. You can't really see them that well, but, like, I clearly have tits. These are not fake, chat. They're not fake. They're real. And, like, yeah, they do grow. Like, if I take off my shirt, they're very noticeable. They're not, like, massive, but they're to the level where I probably couldn't go swimming shirtless. I would probably get, like, in trouble for doing that, because it is, like, they're clearly that dunes. They're not dunes. They're just, they're petite. I'm gonna say they're petite, okay? Don't call them dunes, but they're petite. They are, like, if they were dunes, and I feel like they were hills, they're just, like, you know, a little foothill. They're not big, alright? They're not big. But I probably couldn't go to the swimming pool shirtless. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Never heard the word dunes before. Real and completely normal, nothing weird. I mean, I need to, like, gain weight. If I gain weight, I'll get bigger tits, chat. That's, like, my main thing. It's, like, why I keep, like, trying to get myself to gain weight. I gained, like, a pound, maybe 2 pounds. I think I've gained, like, 2 pounds. I've got to keep going. I'm trying to get to 130, which is pretty, like, chunky. It's not really chunky, but I want to get to 130 so that I can, like, go back down to 115. Right now I'm at, like, 110, 111. I need to get to, like, 130 and then go back down to 115. That's, like, my goal. That's the goal here, chat. You can't control where fat goes. You can control where fat goes. That's what estrogen does. That's why estrogen works. Is if you have, and that's the thing. If you have less fat, you're gonna notice less of a difference from the estrogen. With the and this is why people do what's called weight cycling. So, like, typically, if you've got a lot of fat on you, estrogen is not gonna really take that fat and put it somewhere else. What estrogen does is it takes the new fat you gain and puts it in different spots than it would if you are on male hormones. So, like, obviously, if you're taking estrogen, the fat that you get is gonna get put in your hips, your butt, your tits. But if you're on, like, testosterone, it's gonna put it more in your, like, belly, your, like, you know, arms and shit like that. It's gonna, it like, changes the way the fat is redistributed on your body. Boob growth is also one of the irreversible side effects. I just gained, like, nearly nothing. It looks like muscle. Also did work out more while taking E. Still looks like a male chest. Also lost the different feel I stopped E. Yeah, I mean, it's like, that is one of the things that people don't realize, is that, like, and there are a lot of, like, HRT femboys out there that are like, oh, I don't want tit growth, I don't want any boobs, I like being flat and like having a guy chest. How do I go on estrogen without having boob growth? And it's like, that's not how that works, my friend. That's not how that works. Esther definitely doesn't need a BBL. I don't know. It's like, the weight cycling is basically when you gain a lot of fat, then you lose that fat, and you gain a lot of fat again. You keep doing that, and while you're on estrogen, it will keep taking the fat you have and redistributing it to the good parts, right? So that's what I gotta try to do. It's like, I gotta really try. If I know for a fact, if I gained 15 pounds, my boobs would be, like, bigger. I don't know how much bigger, but probably a fair bit. SERMs might work for that, but I don't know if a physician would prescribe that. What the fuck is SERMs? Is that in the manual? Interesting. I don't know. Testosterone control fat distribution. It can, but, like, it is. That's, like, one of the main things that estrogen does. It's like it's why my face looks different than I did beforehand. Estrogen will, like, it does a lot. So if your bones are still growing, when you take estrogen, it will change how your bones grow. So I started at about 18, And I started puberty late, so I only started to like go through puberty when I was like 17. So I only had like a little bit of male puberty. I did go through it, but it was very delayed. I think that if I had not taken estrogen, puberty would have only really hit me at like 19. So I probably would have been like 19, 20 before like it really like I probably would have looked very different if I didn't take estrogen. I probably would have been like really different because I again my puberty was really delayed. So it's like if you have your bones stop growing at like 23, I think. I forget when your bones actually stop growing because they do stop. It's like you grow, right? And your like growth plates stop at or like 16 or something like that, but your bones don't stop changing. And for like males specifically, like your bones change quite a bit. Even into your 30s, they'll change. So like you that's what they call twink death, right? So once you hit about 25, you'll start to go through late stage masculinization. And it's like when you get the brow bone, you get bigger jawline, you start to, you can tell the difference between a dude who's in his early 20s and a dude who's in his early 30s. Like, you just can. And it's the thing that, like, estrogen will affect. But if you're still going through that initial stage and you're taking estrogen, it will change the way your bone structure is made. So, like, I probably have a slightly different bone structure than, like, a normal, typical cis male just because I started estrogen soon enough that it had a little bit of effect. Not like a whole lot, but a little bit of effect. That it did it a little bit. But the main thing it does, and it does this no matter how old you are, is it does the fat redistribution. Like, that's the whole point, is that you get fat from certain areas, like your belly, and I don't remember elsewhere, like, if you take testosterone where it goes, but if you take estrogen, the main thing it will do is it'll take the fat, or put the new fat that you get in your breasts, your glutes, your hips, it changes the way the fat is distributed on your face just a little bit. Fit check? I can do a fit check. From your belly? I don't know if it's just from your belly. I don't know where else, like, testosterone puts the fat. But I know it does, like, change where it, like, brings it. Like, I feel like my hips are definitely wider than they used to be. Like, I feel like the fact that I started early enough let my hips get to be a little bit wider. And that's, like, why I have, like, a little bit wider hips. But, Isaac, please make magic pill that take my hip thicker, shoulder narrow, and face more feminine. That's the thing, though. That's, like, you gotta remember, is, like, if estrogen did affect my skeletal structure, it was very minor. Like, it was not a lot. It might have affected it just a little bit, but not completely. And the later you start it, the less it will do. And to the point where I feel like you should not expect skeletal changes from estrogen. You shouldn't. Because generally, most people aren't going to have any... It's not going to affect your bone structure, like, at all, for most people. Unless you're, like, a turbo young shit, and you start at, like, 13 or something like that. Which there are some physical downsides to starting that young, but it's like that's the only way you get like actual main like skeletal growth. But like if you start at like post 25, like your skeleton's pretty much done growing. Pfizer made the Ozempic so they can do the same for us. They can do it. Pfizer, I know you can make big booty serum. Give it to me. Give me your big booty serum. I can see the changes since you first started streaming. Really? What do you think like how much do you think I've changed? Oh, should we go look at like an old stream of mine? Should we like look at old pictures of me? Let me go to the archive channel real quick. YouTube, Discord. Where's the where's the oh no, that's treat stream. What the fuck is the goddamn do I not have the archive channel on here? What the fuck? Alright. Astra archive. This is not helpful. This is not helpful at all. What the fuck? Huh? What? Hold on, chat. Madison started around 27 years old. Side by side. I'll look that Astra's in the top 0.01% of femboys, no doubt. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I was looking for something else, chat, but I came across this, and I really don't. I want to get back to what we were talking about, but like.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What the fuck? What was that? I look at Astra Archive, and this is what I get. First of all, these aren't even me. If you scroll down, and I don't really know how to feel about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know how to feel about that. Alright. Oh, dude, I gotta go through and like change some of these thumbnails. Sometimes like the thumbnail on like this channel like always makes me look so bad. Let's go to the oldest. What's the oldest stream that we have on the archive? Also, shout out to Amoya for being a legend and keeping this channel running. Here we go. Tired Femboy stream number 39, and that's an old one. I don't know if it has changed. Like, I guess I've changed a little bit since I first started streaming, but what do you guys think? Have I changed that much? It's hard to tell because the camera's so much like shittier.
Was really good. The new stuff from the new album with the one with Ice-T. My
Baby face. You still look femme though. This is from 2 years ago. It's an alternate dimension, the Twilight Zone. Jesus Christ, superstar.
okay.
Yeah, I mean that was from 2 years ago. I feel like I don't know. Have I changed that much since then? Here, chat. Let's get a side by side comparison. Let me like make my face cam just a little bit bigger here. I don't know if I have changed that much,
So,
like my face anyway.
Take an AK. And you put an AK mag in it.
The video is so low quality on this. It's so low quality. I know some of you have like the old
Not too much, not too tight, not too loose.
the old pictures of me. I've posted them
AK
before.
With an AK mag.
I've posted the old Astra pictures, like pre-HRT Astra pictures. It's pretty interesting. Hair's got longer, which is good. Yeah. Seemed to have parted the other side today. Did I part the other side? I wasn't paying attention. I just sort of. Sometimes I don't really care. I just yoink. Back then, especially, like I really didn't like have a preference. It would be like they always ask me if I had a preference for the part, and I would be like, it's one or the other. When in the HRT timeline was the Tucker dinner? Oh shit, dude. When was that? Because that was after I started streaming. Let's see, how long was it before I started streaming that I took E? So I started taking E in October of 2019. Is fairly certain when I started. So it's now June of 2024. So it's been at least 4 years. Well, not quite. It's been almost 4 years. We're closing in on. We're a couple months shy of 4 years on HRT. So that would have probably have been 2.5 years in at the Tucker dinner, is my guess. Check your Astra DM. Alright, hold on one second. I gotta open up Discord. Because, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to note the differences. I will say that I never looked that masculine. I never really did look that masculine. I always kind of looked like a lesbian. Oh, this... Cuddle Bear, this picture is so low quality. This picture is like... It's like 2 bits. This has been like compressed and then compressed again and then for good measure compressed a 3rd time. Yeah, I don't know if you can really get a good like sense of it, but you can tell that like there's more fat around my cheeks here. I was definitely heavier in this picture, but you can tell like I feel like my brow bone, my like cheeks, and just like my general complexion just looks different. I really can't pin it down. I just look very different than I did back then. I'm not exactly sure how to like. Chubstra, definitely a change. A full 4 pixels. Definitely a change. It feels like your jawline may have gotten a little less soft and more angular when you weren't taking HRT for a while. When I weren't taking HRT, I think you're just noticing the fat. I'm just a lot skinnier than I was back then. I was probably like 135, 145 when that picture was taken, and I'm 110 now. So that's just, yeah. Go back. Go. We need to go back. I don't know, I hate this picture, chat. I really do hate this picture. This picture sucks. I don't like looking at this picture. It upsets me. There's definitely like better pictures that like illustrate the change, but I feel like genuinely like it is like mostly genetics. It comes down to genetics for most of it. I looked at like I keep looking at old pictures of myself, and it's just like some of these I just look like a lesbian. The photo looks like transition and becoming an axe murderer were the only 2 options. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I was a bit of a weird guy. I was a bit of a weird dude when I was pre-HRT. What was your height when you first started stream back in Iowa? I'm not, or my first weight? Ooh. Probably about like 120-ish, if I had to guess. I don't know, because, maybe not though. Because I started HRT, right? And I lost a bunch of weight. So basically, I've been here for a couple months. Basically, when I started HRT, I lost, like, before I even took HRT, I lost a ton of weight. So I looked, my minimum weight was 146, looking to get back to that. That was, like, my maximum weight. I weighed, like, 146. That was, like, my biggest. I had a little bit of man titties going on. Not the ones I have now, but I remember when I was driving in my car, like, I could feel my, like, titty meat, like, kind of bouncing. And I was, like, not having it. I was super self-conscious about it. And then I got, like, really sick one day. Like, really sick. Like, the kind of sick that's, like, I was, like, laying on the floor. You know when you're so sick that you can't move and you can't do anything and all you can do is throw up? So I had, like, a Sprite next to me that I was trying to keep down. I was laying on the floor with, like, a puke bucket right next to me, and I was just, like, sleeping, and whenever I had to throw up, I would just be like, ugh, and I would throw up into the bucket, and that would be it. It was bad. I was really sick. I must have lost, like, 10, 15 pounds over a week when I was doing that, because I didn't eat, like, basically anything, and I got, like, addicted to it. Chat, I straight up got addicted to losing weight, and so, like, after I got over the sickness, I was, like, I really enjoyed the weight loss, so then I got like obsessed with like, you know what's bad, when I was like limiting the amount of Mountain Dew I was drinking, chat. I had limited myself to like 1 Dew a day, and that was it. I was like, nope, 1 Dew. What's better? What would I rather have? Losing a couple pounds or having this having 1 Mountain Dew? I'd rather lose a couple more pounds. And it was like it was literally addicted to like losing weight and seeing like the scale go down on the weight. And so I was like, I got down really low. Similar to where I am now, honestly. Like, I got down mostly to 108. That's, like, where I got down to that initial weight loss period. And I remember there was a day when I was, like, I was still in school at the time. So, like, I was, like, outside, and I was, like, hot, and I was really dehydrated. And I, like, weighed myself because I had lost a lot of water weight, and I was 104. So, and I'm 5'3"3/4" for anybody who's wondering. I'm about 5'4". I like to just write it up to 5'4". So it was like, I was pretty fucking skinny. But then I kind of like gained some weight. I made an active decision that I'm like, okay, I do not look good at 104. So I need to gain weight because it just doesn't look good. So I managed to get myself back up to like 125-ish. And then like recently I've lost a lot of weight again, but that's not necessarily, that wasn't intentional. That was just because I happened to lose that weight. I'm 5'10". Really? What the fuck? Keto's vodka is my limit. I ain't never gonna stop. If I weigh 146, I would be skin and bones. I'm much taller. That is dangerous. It is dangerous. It's not healthy. Chat, the amount of unhealthy things I did. You can limit your Mountain Dew intake. That's not healthy. Eat pizza. I do like pizza. Chat, I used to do this thing, and I think I've talked about this on stream. But don't do this, by the way. This is not good advice for weight loss. But I did this thing, and I loved doing this. I used to, like, reward myself with this, because I knew it was unhealthy, but I'd be like, if I do this chore or something, I'll let myself do this. And it was what I call Mountain Dew and Cheez-It days. And it was so unhealthy, chat. Basically, I would just eat nothing but Mountain Dew and Cheez-Its for the entire day. I would, like, not limit myself on how much I wanted to eat, so I would just eat as much as I wanted. But since, like, I'm just eating Cheez-Its and Mountain Dew, eating like 1,200 calories worth of, like, Cheez-Its are always fattening, and Cheez-Its are high in calorie, don't get me wrong, but eating 1,200 calories worth of Cheez-Its, that's a lot of fucking Cheez-Its, man. And I had so much fun. That was so good. I love doing that. It was so unhealthy. It was so bad. Don't ever do that. None of you do that. But it was so it was fucked up, chat. If you microwave pizza, you're dead to me. If you microwave pizza, you're dead to me. Talking about your girl dinner. Girl dinner. That much corn ripping the intestine to shreds. Need something unprocessed. Yeah, it was nothing but the, like, processed cornmeal and high fructose corn syrup. Damn, that was so unhealthy, dude. Like, that is some, like, animal feed level, like, food. Zero nutrients. Yeah. It was bad, chat. Don't do that. Don't take advice from Astra. Don't be unhealthy. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know, it was interesting. I feel like I looked very different at the start of my transition than to, like, midway. Boneless wings? Ew, boneless wings. Who wants boneless chicken wings? That sounds disgusting. Mountain Dew at least has orange juice in it. That's true. It does have orange juice in it. But it was not very healthy, man. It was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking bad. I would do anything for a thicker, wider booty. Well, you gotta do them squats. I need to go to the gym, chat. I need to go to the gym and get some squats in. It's a chicken nugget. It really is a chicken nugget. Why is chicken nugget censored, by the way, by AutoMod? Why is the word nugget auto-modded? What the fuck? I don't understand. It is just a chicken nugget with some, like, buffalo sauce on it. I don't know. The last time I made chicken wings, chat, that stream that I did, I've been like, I was like upset. I was upset by the performance of my last chicken wings. I made those chicken wings and I had like one, and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. And then I had the rest, and I was like, oh, these are not good. These are not good. The chicken wings did not turn out well, chat. They did not. And I am, like, upset by it. I want to, like,
Thank you for the
I want to get more chicken wings to redeem myself, but I feel so, I'm, like, discouraged after that. What went wrong? They just didn't cook enough. Like, I tried to get them too close to 165, and they just weren't cooked thoroughly. Like, the skin wasn't charred at all. So it was basically just smooth white skin. So, like, that, first of all, is not appetizing. So, like, when you cook chicken wings, you want a little bit of crispiness and a little bit of browning on the chicken nugget. And I don't remember if you noticed, the one that I did eat on stream had a little bit of browning on it, because it was a little bit smaller, so it cooked a little bit more thoroughly. And that was good. But the bigger ones that had a little bit more meat on them, it just didn't cook thoroughly, and the oven just did not do them justice. It didn't do them justice. And so, like, that you're eating is, like, undercooked chicken wings with, like, buffalo sauce on it, and it didn't work. And I'm just like, I was eating them, and I had to come to terms with, like, Jesus Christ, this is not it. I need to come cook for you. Pepsi was sued because some guy said he found a dead mouse in Mountain Dew can. They won the case by proving Mountain Dew would completely dissolve the mouse within hours. Yeah, like, no, that's not true. That didn't happen. I'm sure that you would taste it, though. Like, I'm not really worried about that. Like, if you took a drink of Mountain Dew and it had dissolved a rat, you'd probably taste it, and it probably would not smell very good. You'd probably notice immediately as you open the can. Like, you'd probably... shit, dude, I kind of want to try that now. If we took, like a food rat, like you'd get for your snake, and you just dunk them in a Mountain Dew can and, like, seal it for a couple hours, see what happens. a little off. Coca-Cola can really be used to clean chrome and headlights. It can. Last time you cut onions, I was crying because how you butchered them. What do you mean because of how I butchered them? What do you mean? What did I do? How did I cook onions? How did I cut the onions that was so offensive to you, lumberjack of all trades? What did I do that was so offensive? Cause like I can't do the cool trick where you keep the root intact so it all stays together. I can't do that because all of my knives are dull as shit. They were all uneven. Oh, well, I mean, I don't really care. I'm not like a perfectionist when it comes to like onions, as long as they're cut. But the reason why they're uneven, jack of all trades, is because I can't cut them easily. Like I just straight up can't. Like the knives I have are all dull. Like they are so dull. And I have like a little what's that thing that you use to deburr the blade? I have that, and that works somewhat. But you're not sharpening a knife when you do that. You're just deburring the knife, and that kind of revives a little bit of life into them. But like, I can genuinely like grab my kitchen knife by the blade and squeeze and not cut myself, and it is very bad. I do need a whetstone. People have sent me knife sharpeners before, but I tried to use one and I probably fucked the knife up worse than it was before. So. I don't know. The pull through knife sharpeners do not work, and I just don't want to try that. What I just want, I want chat. I want just a whetstone. I want just a basic whetstone where I can learn how to sharpen a knife. I feel like the pull through knife sharpeners are just copium. Like I would rather just learn the skill of knowing how to sharpen my knife properly instead of having to like, because I want to buy really nice knives, chat. I want to have some nice fancy knives. There's a flea market around here that has this like blacksmith in it, and he has really awesome custom knives. They're $130, so I'm not gonna get one soon. But they're like Damascus knives. They're custom made. They're gorgeous. But if I'm gonna buy a $130 knife, I'm not gonna run it through a pull through sharpener. I'm just not. If I'm gonna have a knife that fancy, I need to have the skill of knowing how to sharpen it. 2 minutes of girl voice? Oh my god. Oh my god. 2 minutes of girl voice? How could you? Basic knife sharpener? Yeah, that's what I need. Those knives are more dangerous. They are definitely more dangerous. But the thing about it is like, I can't really, like, again, I don't really have a way of sharpening it. I don't have a stone. Sandpaper on a glass cutting board works in a pinch. Sandpaper on a glass cutting board? I mean, I guess so, but I don't have sandpaper. You need to get a knife sharpener that's adjustable for different angles. You know, I could, but we're straight to Cali Girl Vice. Oh my god, Cali Girl Vice. Holy shit. Am I on Santa Monica Boulevard right now? Holy fuck. Let me look on Amazon when I'm looking for it. Because I found a couple of knife sharpening stones. I found a couple of them that were good. I know, like, certain ones like these ones aren't necessarily as good. Did I put it in my cart already? I had it a while ago. Like I found the one that I wanted a long time ago and I don't know where it went. But basically I just need something like I need something like this, something that I can take. I don't want to have to deal with, like, I'd rather just have the skill of knowing how to sharpen a knife and not need to rely on something that's like, oh, fucking, you have this, things that make sharpening knives easier, like this thing, just aren't good. Like, this thing is horrible. Like, it just doesn't work. It fucks up your knife. It's just bad. And there are different knife sharpening, like, tools that are, like, better. Let's see if I can find one. Like these things. Like I hear a lot of people like these, and these basically guarantee that you can get the right angle, which is nice, but I still feel like it's kind of a gimmick. It's like $60, and it's like I'd rather just have a good ass set of stones and just know how to sharpen them myself. Like I'd rather just have that skill. Damn, that voice. The Cali girl voice is pretty convincing. Yeah, I mean, I have to, like, work on it. I'm still, like, trying to figure out where my natural register is, because if you don't want to go too high. Like, the main thing is you don't want to, like,
go way up here because you can't maintain a voice like this. I mean, I can do this voice for a while, but it will start to hurt my throat if I do it for too long. So I have to keep it more down my like natural register right down here, and that's pretty good. Get a lengthy sharpening kit. I have an electric GE sharpener from the 50s. I was curious and opened, and basically a whetstone mounted to a small electric drill. I mean, that's pretty much what all like automatic sharpeners are. Wusthof 9-inch honing steel. Amazon Basics knife coatings. I don't need knives, chat. I don't like the idea. I don't like it's like, oh, I don't know how to sharpen my knives, so I'm just gonna buy new ones. Like, no, that seems like such a waste. I'd rather just have a good knife that I like and know how to sharpen. Like, I'd much rather do that. I don't like the idea. Like, there's a lot of people who are just like, okay, my knives have gotten dull. Time for a new knife set, and it's like that's so wasteful. You know what I mean? Amazon, this is the sharpener. What? You didn't link the sharpener. This is just a knife set. It's just like a red knife set. These look really cheesy too. Like these knives do not look fun to cook with. Like I don't think I'd enjoy using these knives. They look pretty cheesy. Like I really want a nice kitchen knife. Like let's see what I can find. I have a Dexter, so it's pretty basic, bitch, but it's like, alright, it's fair enough. But I do want to get some nicer ones. Like, I kind of want to get one like this. I really want a Damascus knife, like something that's really fancy. Obviously, these Damascus knives are kind of not the greatest. Like, I don't really care about that, but I really want like a custom Damascus knife. Like, look at that. That one looks cool. I'm sure that's not like real like fancy because it seems too cheap to be that good, but I don't know. Honing steel preserves the edge, won't bring back a dead edge. Yeah, I know. It just hones the edge. Oh, 9-inch honing steel. Yeah, I have a honing steel, so I don't need a honing steel. I have one, but again, it doesn't sharpen your knife. It just hones the edge. It just because like when you're I have to say, like, I cannot use a sharpening stone like this, or a deeper, whatever this thing is called. The honing steel, I cannot use it like this. I cannot, like, I don't know why is this video so, like, bad? I know that's, like, the way that you're supposed to do it to keep the angle consistent, but for some reason, every time I try to do that, I always fuck up the angle, and it starts to dig into the steel, and it's, like, such a bad feeling. I hate it when it, like, digs into the steel, like, I usually do it like this because for some reason that's just easier for me to keep the angle correct if I'm like doing it like that. I know people tell you not to do that because it's like not as consistent, but fuck. Whoops. Is that stupid face again? Question number 1. What was your price for a stream girl voice only? I don't know. Let me think about that. Probably like, I mean, I've already done it before, so I'd probably do it like $400. I feel like I could also make that just a stream goal. So, like, I don't think that's not something I feel like just one person has to pay for. Like, there are certain things I just don't want to do. So it's like, I'd rather not. At that point, it's like I have to make it so that it's less likely that it actually happens. So, like, eating a worm, for example, it has to be like $7.50 in one go. But, like, I don't really, I guess girl voice, I don't really mind doing girl voice. So I don't mind if it's like a collective effort, How much for Girl Month 24/7? For a month of Girl Voice, $3,000. I'm gonna set it $3,000. We're gonna go Finster mode. $3,000 for a month. That would be difficult for a month. That would be difficult, but it wouldn't be like, I feel like if I'm gonna do it for a month though, I'm not gonna do it like if I'm gonna charge $3,000 for that. It's not gonna be just a stream thing. It's gonna have to be, you guys are gonna have to get Jizzy on board with this because like I would have to be using girl voice like 24/7, not just on stream. Mortgage mode. Most Amazon Damascus knives are not true Damascus. They tend to have a bad laminate and have very rough cutting edges that tear instead of cut. Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I look at like Amazon knives and I'm like, eh. But again, if I had like $150 that I could just spend on anything, I'd probably go over to that flea market and buy one of those knives because they are so nice and they look really nice. They feel really good in the hand. That's my main thing. When I pick up the knife, does it feel good in my hand? Do I want to use it? That's what I want to know. Get true Japanese or German knives. You gotta get them Wusthof. I remember my dad got like a set of Wusthof knives and he was all like cocky about it. I think Vanna meant girl month in public. Oh, girl month? Girl month. Well, you know what? I'd have to like, that would have to be like a more integrated thing. I think I would do like, I would, 750 for one girl voice, and 350 for 3K for girl month 24/7. Well, okay, let me think about that. Because wait a minute, is girl mode 24/7 just the voice? Because if I'm gonna girl mode, I feel like chat's gonna have to be involved with that. I don't want to just say like, oh, I'll do girl month and then just not like show you guys. I want to have that be more of like, I'll do like $5,000 for girl month, but you guys get to pick what I wear. So like, it's not like I could just wear whatever I want. It's like a more curated, like, I'll wear this today. Because like, I don't know if that would be so fucking hard to do right now, but fuck. I said 400 for just the one stream, not 750. 750 was for the worm. If you want to pay 750 for it, I won't complain, but I did say 400 for it, not 750. Girl mode on and off stream. Yeah, but I'd have to like we'd have to have a way of like integrating that into the stream somehow. Like and maybe we'd do like maybe every stream we would pick the next couple days worth of clothes and we'll just have like that like set up so that I already know what I'm gonna wear. Like on those days, it's been 2 minutes by the way. I keep forgetting every time I do girl voice. I kind of forget to stop doing girl voice. If I'm gonna do that, though, I feel like we're gonna have to like. I don't want to do that and then just be like, okay, I'll wear girl clothes and then just get lazy about it. So I'd want to have it be like chat. Okay, if we're gonna do like $5,000 for girl month, it would be like, okay, chat picks the outfit. You know what I mean? Within reason. Okay, I'm not wearing a bunny outfit outside, but like within reason, I would have like chat would pick the outfit. 400 for a month, 5K for a month, 400 for a stream. Yeah, that'll be my final offer. But again, the 5K for girl month thing is more integrated. We'd have to figure out how to like integrate that into like that would be like an involved thing. That would be like a constant evolve. You know, it would be a constant part of the stream. We'd have to like figure out every stream that we do, what am I wearing the next day and the next stream day, because I stream every other day, so I have to pick out the outfit for the next day after the stream and the day of the next stream, and then we'd have to do that every stream. Chat would never have you wear a bunny outsuit outside. Chat would absolutely have me wear a bunny outfit outside. We wear a bunny outfit outside once already, but not like in public. That's the thing, chat. I don't know. Fuck, that's what I think about that. Like, I'd have to go into public wearing skirts. Here's the thing, chat. I don't really go out in public that often, though. So it's like, I'd have to, like... We'd have to either, like, plan some excursions to go outside and, like, force my little gremlin ass to go out. Or, because I mostly would just be going to Walmart. Showing off your outfit each day. It would be good Twitter content. We would pick crop tops and booty shorts. Well, I can wear that. I'm down for that. Scavenge some food. So this is a don't go outside for a month goal. Well, no, that's the thing. Maybe we could do it so like I'd have. Cause fuck, dude. Maybe I could do like the fishing thing, and I could make a video about that, and it would be like part of the girl month because I'll go fishing in girl mode. That might be kind of fun. Like I feel like that'd be really. I know this is like. I'm just taking a playbook out of Finster's playbook, but I feel like that would be a lot of fun because like, what if we didn't just like, what if chat got to choose some activities too? Like, it's because like I don't want it to be like, oh, girl month, but then I just don't go outside for a month. Maybe we could do something like, because I know this month I'm going to Cheesecake Factory because Oscar's coming and we're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory, so I know I'm doing that, but I'm doing that anyway, and that's gonna be in girl mode anyway.
So I don't know, but maybe when Oscar's here, we could like he could help me fish, or and maybe me and Jizzy can go out and like learn to do some femboy fishing. I'll take a play out of Finster's book and Femboy Fishing's book. And then maybe we could do some, maybe we can go hunting. Femboy goes hunting in thigh highs and a skirt. Windy beach with a skirt sounds good. I do want to go to a beach soon. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do like the beach and everything on the same. Maybe it would be a good idea to like kick my ass into gear a little bit, you know, and get like the beach content, the fishing content. I don't know if anyone wants fishing content, but I want to try it, so fuck it. Going to the movies in girl mode? Yeah, you could do. Well, fuck yeah, I'd go to the movies in girl mode. You want a wholesome outfit? You could try. You could ask Derek or Trey or Derek. I feel like the outfits would be a collective decision, right? I feel like that what we would choose would be like a collective. Okay, stream's gonna vote on which outfit to wear. Like, here are your options for what I could wear. Here's what we're gonna like. Here's what you can vote on. I know. Girl month consists of 30 days. Yeah. What's in season in July? I don't know. July is hot, so it wouldn't be like nothing too like thick. You know what I mean? Nothing thick. I don't know, chat. It might be kind of funny. Femboy shotgun fishing. I actually was reading the rules on fishing, and that is not illegal. You're not allowed to take a gun fishing. You're not allowed to shoot fish with guns. It's not an approved legal method of fishing in Florida. How hot is it there now? Well, let me see. It doesn't seem too hot. I've been like... God damn it. It was the thumbnail. No, it doesn't seem too hot. Yeah, it's 85 out, so it's pretty nice. It was like 70, 79 earlier. Anything below 90 is like... Couple dies in Florida Riptide. Oh, that sucks. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like anything under 90 is like pretty alright. Pretty okay. Like, I have this big, you know, that big like sweater I like to wear often on stream when I'm too lazy to put on a real outfit. I'll wear that thing outside, and if it's over 90, I'll usually find something else. But if it's like under 90 degrees, I'll just wear that. 92 and no AC. Oh, no AC will get you fucked up. You do girl month on a cruise ship, have a vacation while you're at it, you have to spend the money anyways. I would do a cruise ship. The problem with cruise ships is that they're really expensive unless you buy them years in advance. So like if I did do a cruise ship, I think that furry cruise ship is coming up. I forget when that's happening, but like it's like furry cruise 2024. I don't know why I keep bringing this up. I actively don't want to do this trip. I feel like I'm by stoking the flames, I'm risking the fact that someone might just buy me tickets, and I don't know how I would handle that. I would not. I would do it for content, but I wouldn't want to chat. I really would not. I would not want to. Dates. October 26th. So it's in October. It's in a couple months. 7 days. And I think it's like, it would be like $5,000. I think. Because it is like... Yeah, okay. So like the bare minimum room is... Well, okay, that's not too bad. The ocean view, which would be nicer, is a little bit more expensive. But the like the shitty cabin, no ocean view... really fucking small is $15.75 a person. And if I were to go, I would like need to bring Jizzy or Dabo with me. Probably Dabo, because I feel like he'd be a better, you know, bigger meat shield. But like the $1,500 a person for this little tiny fucking room. I don't know. It's like shit, dude. The balcony suite's only $2,000 a person. So like if I did this, it would be $3,000 at least. And it's like $3,000 to spend a week being really uncomfortable. That could be bad. Meat shield? I don't know. I feel like a femboy in full girl mode in a furry cruise recipe for disaster. Like this is something like local femboy gets abducted and kidnapped and murdered on furry cruise. It might be problematic. Chat isn't bringing up furry cruise. Shake my head. Charter fishing is affordable. When did it pivot to furry cruises? It's like we talked about cruises, and that's the only one I can think of. When I think of cruises now, I think of that one because it's just like I don't want to go. I don't want to do that. Thank you, Shark. You
Shark
$10.
tooth hunting.
Shark tooth hunting. I would like to go shark hunting. I would like to go to like the Bahamas and like go on like a shit, dude, for that much money. I wonder how much. I wonder if you could rent like a sailboat for like a couple of days for like $3,000. Because I'd rather just rent a fucking sailboat. It's on our mind. Just because I think that it would be such a funny content. It would be so funny. Like it would be like that's the kind of content where I feel like I could go viral just by making videos about that cruise. Because I could go on there and I could just fuck around the entire time. And I feel like the amount of content I could get out of it would be like... But at the same time, if I do that, then I'm forever linking my content to that. And I don't know if I want my content to be linked to the furry stuff. That I just don't think that's I don't think that's what I want to do. I'm not like the content would be good, but would it be good for me? Even though you would hate it if you get wasted. I'd have to get like extremely drunk the entire time. You can go clubbing seals. I wouldn't want to club seals. That seems mean. You can do that in Florida. I can do that in Florida. If Dob goes with Astra to the furry cruise, he should go as a raccoon. I just know that Dob would be like really good in that environment. Like he would know how to handle it. That's like the thing. Is like if I took Dob with me, I would just it would be like that. It would be a lot of there'd be some funny content. It would be some funny ass content. Because if I went there and just was fucking with people the entire time, like, oh, hi, do you know where the bathroom is? And they're like, oh, yeah, it's over there. Oh, okay, thanks, bro. And I could really fuck with people, man. Like, oh, fuck, I forgot that Orlando convention was, like, going on, like, now. I think that is going on now. And that the only day I could go would be Sunday, and I don't really want to go to that convention right now. I keep thinking, I want to go to a convention, because I feel like that's a similar type of content, but every time I'm like, okay, here's a convention I want to go to, I'm gonna go to this convention, each time that happens, I'm like, when it gets to it, I'm like, Peace River shark tooth hunting trip, that'd be fun. Peace River is on the other side of the state, but yeah. 3-hour deep sea charter fishing starts around 300. To be fair, bronies or horses are the furries bronies are horses and the furries let in birds and reptiles, so bronies are furries confirmed. No, it's not. You can't. Bronies are not furries. It's just two completely different things. A furry has a fursona. A furry likes to pretend to be an animal. Bronies just watch a show. They're just like a television show. I don't want to dress up as Fluttershy. I don't want to have a suit where I pretend to be Fluttershy in that suit. That's not what I want to do. Listen, chat. When I was like 14 years old, I really liked watching My Little Pony. Sue me. I don't care. That does not make me a furry. The spin did get redeemed. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me do this spin. But you want to go on a furry cruise? I never said I wanted to go on a furry cruise. That's what you're mistaken. I never said I wanted to. I just think it would be funny. You would need me to complete the Shutterfly fit? Yeah. Who gets to be the front and who gets to be the back? Alright. Social anxiety of girl mode makes you uneasy around strangers. Yeah, but I feel like if I were to go... That's another thing. Like, I feel like it'd be easy to girl mode on a furry cruise because everybody there is more degenerate than I am. So it would be easier to like handle the whole like girl moding thing in that scenario. I went through there years ago, but Astra is too scuffed to plan unless someone else does, and he gets to be taken care of like a princess unless someone needs to step up. That's what I really need. Yeah, I'm not good at planning things. So also anxiety or girl mode make you yeah. Add it up. Damn, that I think that Orlando Comic Con is like no. I did want to go to that. It just didn't fucking work out. I think it's still going on tomorrow, but it's like the idea of going to like Orlando tomorrow sounds like pain. What about this hoodie? It's like a towel material, so it would keep you dry-ish. Well, that is a nice hoodie, but $2,000 fucking dollars for that? What the hell? Oh, it's Prada. Oh, it's Prada. It's like, I mean, that does look nice and cozy. I won't lie. It looks like a very cozy hoodie jacket, but for $2,000, I'd rather have not that.
Thank you for the follow.
I took you for a rainbow type dash type of persona though. Really? You guys think I'm more of a rainbow dash than a Fluttershy? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm more like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a mix between Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash a little bit, but not really either. Cause like I'm not really Rainbow Dash and I'm not really Fluttershy. I don't know. I'm not really either of those two characters, and I don't really like the whole idea of having a fursona. I think it's not my biggest thing. So I don't know. The dress looks freaking awesome to you. Would you like to see it in other colors, white or red? Probably not white or red. I do like this though. Probably like red. The change in her face when she saw the price tag was priceless. My brother in Christ, the only way I will ever own Prada is if I accidentally buy it at Goodwill. I just don't understand. We were talking about this last stream. I don't understand spending so much money on name brand. Can we talk about that? I need to make a video about that. Who the fuck is spending $2,000 on a goddamn hoodie? Where's that money going to? Where is that money going to? Because I guarantee you that hoodie does not cost $2,000 to print manufacture. It doesn't. Why is my face so blown out? I need to like... Face is like blown the fuck out right now. I need to like lower the brightness. HDR, do your magic. Make my face not look like a flashbang. Nah, fuck it, that's good enough. Not the child laborers, that's for sure. Icky spends that much on a hoodie? Well, Icky is dating Finster, so Icky can do whatever Icky wants. Icky has the finances to back that up. I do not. No, but if I did have the finances to back that up, you know how much other shit I would buy? I would not buy fucking clothes, man. I've never seen My Little Pony Astra. I just remember like, I do have it. I have it. So thank you, Rainfall, for the subscription. You should make a stream where you put all your girl clothes into a wardrobe rack. I could, but I have like a lot of clothes that I need to like sort through, and I need to like go through and figure out what I'm doing with. Bonk. It's really inexpensive clothes. Oh, look at that peanut back there. Hello, Peanut. She's loafing. That don't fit. You want to donate to another femboy? Any that don't fit? I mean, most of them fit pretty well. BMW parts? I would probably put it into BMW parts. If I had that kind of money, I'd definitely put it into BMW parts. I'd also definitely probably spend too much money on... I'd probably buy a gun with it, to be honest with you. I like, for $2,000, I could buy a fair couple of guns that I really want. I could buy a Dragunov chat, and I would go hard. If I was dating Finster, I would use that big Fin Daddy bucks to buy a Dragunov. But Icky is their own person, and Icky can buy whatever Icky wants. I only judge a little bit for buying a hoodie that costs $2,000, and that is actively worthless. BMW parts are a waste of money, to be honest. Just buy a Mercedes. Ew, why not buy a Mercedes? Well, it would go up in value. You say bad dragon? No, a dragonov, not a bad dragon. Well, you guys say I'm more degenerate than the people in chat. You get your mind out of the gutter. Come on. I would buy land. To be honest with you, own land. Oh, you have all sorts of options. Well, land isn't like a $2,000 investment. Land is like a $50,000 investment at a minimum. So it's like, yeah, I would, if I had $50,000 that I could invest into a land, I would absolutely, I'd much rather buy some land, dude. There's this piece of property that I live near that I drive by all the time after I go to the P.O. box, and I love it. I want it so bad. It's lakefront property, and it's abandoned, and there's nobody living there, and I could just, like, I just so desperately want to have that property and, like, to make it my own thing. But if I fixed up that if I owned that property, I'd have to spend $25,000 a year just in taxes. So it's like, there's not a chance in hell I'd ever be able to afford that property. Even if it was given to me, I couldn't afford that property. Do you have more sex toys than chat? Well, that's because chat sends them to me. You can't blame me for having a lot of sex toys. I've bought 2 sex toys in my entire life, chat. Two of them. I have a lot more than that now, but any other one that I've ever gotten has been sent to me. I've gotten the hookup, man. Sissy supplies with the hookup. As an American, the Mercedes are made in Germany and they don't crack when you sit in them, even after 20 years. I don't know, Mercedes are nice, but they're more luxury. Like, I don't want a luxury car. I want a roadster, and that's like, I don't like modern BMW either. It's like, I wouldn't buy, like, a different BMW. I just like the E30. What are we hooking up? The trailer of my new boat to my brand new truck that I didn't buy. You can only hold 2 guns, remember? I mean, that's if you're really not trying. You gotta, if you can hold them as many as you want, if you just try hard enough. Sissy Supply sent you a shiny dress, did they? Chat should send you a Dragonov. Chat should send me a Dragonov. Chat want to send me a $3,000 gun? I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Wait, was that hoodie? Hold on, let me bring it back up, that hoodie. Fraud. Let me go to Gunbroker real quick. Dragunov. So, chat. That was 10 grand. That was really nice. That looks fucking sick. That looks so sick, chat. Alright, chat. You have this option or this. 2 grand. Both are 2 grand. But one of them is a lot cooler. And like, if someone has this thing, I have a lot more respect for someone who has this than this. Look at that fucking wood. Oh man, I want it. I want it, chat. I want it. I want it. Why they all gotta be so goddamn expensive? Like, the Sentry Arms ones seem to be pretty cheap. 2,500 seems to be like the going price for these Sentry Arms PSL 54. But I don't know how good these are. I think these are just basically Wasser 10s, just on steroids. Which, to be fair, I really do like my Wasser 10. So, I don't know. So, you're a man or a woman?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Would class just, can I just buy a nice pool for the backyard or a nice stove? Pools are expensive. I'd rather have oh fuck dude, I'd rather have a hot tub. Speaking of hot tubs, I might have a hot tub behind me. I don't know. I don't know if that's got there yet. Thankfully, most people aren't as degenerate as I am. Most people don't have that many toys. Is Astra based or cringe? Is Astra based? Cringe question. Let evil stroll loose. Fuck, dude. I do want a hot tub. I wish I had, like... See, chat, all I want is I want a house that has, like, a lanai with, like, on the lake or something where I can just sit out there looking at the lake in, like, a hot tub. That'd be perfect. Walmart pool starting at $69. Roof heating coil. Hot tub, I got a new one. So I have a theory on why we haven't seen or heard Jizzy in a while. Astra is really a succubus and finally finished sucking the boy's life force out of him and convinced him he was just sick for a few months or whatnot.
It's a trap!
Fuck. No, Jizzy was on like a couple streams ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Kenamaster, for the subscription. $1,500 while you buying the whole gym? Bro, this is my job. 1,500 is so I can eat. It's not just like so I can go to the gym. It's not so that I have enough money to go to the gym. It's so that I have enough money to eat. Cause man, I need to gain weight. Like shit, dude. Food is expensive. Pollution money. It's like the thing about that's why I don't like the donation goals that much. It's like if I make a donation goal that's like help me buy this thing, and then it's like you have to have it has to be so much more expensive than that item because like I have to use that shit to pay bills. Yeah, Jesus has been on stream recently. I'm not a succubus. Exactly. Bingo. Still time to rescue the poor lad. Yeah. Just got back from a local Pride event with my niece. Nice. I've never been to a Pride event. I never really had much interest in going to a Pride event, to be honest with you. What arms do I own? Well, I got this arm, and I got this arm. I own a lot of. If you're talking about guns, though, I've got a fair few. I've got a couple of those. We got the Colt Detective Special. I've got. It was still like oily from the oil I put on this thing. I got 25 guns, my man. No, 26. I've got a fair amount of them. I was at my nation's 5th Pride today. It was fun. Pay bills and buy 24 packs of Mountain Dew. Exactly, that's all I need. I got no revolvers. Revolver's cool. I have one revolver. Revolvers are nice. Soon to be 27. Hell yeah. I'm excited about that. Really excited about that. I'm really excited about that Smith & Wesson 340 PD. I genuinely feel like it's because I've been feeling recently that I really should be like concealed carrying. So I'm really excited about that. The issue is like if I wore this dress out, you know, where would I put it? I have no idea. I don't know where to put like a revolver. Like the 340 PD is about this size, so it's like it's about this big. It's a little smaller, but it's about this big. Like where am I supposed to hide this? Like I don't have any pockets. I can't just open carry it. I do kind of wish I could just open carry it. I wish that open carry was just like the standard. Need a lady gun. Define lady gun, because if it's something in 38 special or 38 or 380, I don't want it. It's like 3. I mean, I would take it, but like 380 is just such a small caliber. It really is. At least have one pocket. Do I? I don't think. I mean, maybe this one's not 357. No, this one's 38 special. The 340 PD that I'm getting, I'm fairly certain is a 357 though, which is scary because that's an 11-ounce gun. Shooting 357 is gonna hurt. But this one is not in 357. It's in 38. Yeah. Smaller though. Yeah, that fucker's gonna hurt. I seriously doubt that I'm gonna carry that thing with like full house 357 because like I might like I feel like the gun would do more damage to me than I would do to anything else. I don't know. I do think that a revolver is the best way for me in terms of like you know, a handgun, concealed carry handgun, because like I really think that the most likely situation where I'm gonna have to use this gun is if someone's trying to like abduct me or some bullshit like that, right? And I think that like on a semi-automatic gun, like here, I've demonstrated this like 1,000 times, but it's fun to demonstrate. So if I take this CZ that I have, right? And let's say this is my carry gun, which it wouldn't be because it's like obviously just a, you know, CZ. It's a little bit, it's more of a target shooting gun, which I should probably keep this out of this case. And not keep it in this case where it can get moisture in it. I will put this back somewhere. But basically, this gun is like a normal semi-automatic, and that it, just make sure it's over here, yeah. I'm like paranoid of rust now. But this has pretty good coating, so there's no rust on this, which is quite nice. But basically, all most semi-automatics have like they have a side like this, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is all it takes. That's out of battery. Your gun will not fire like this. Like I don't know if I can even demonstrate it, but like you know, here's me pulling the trigger. Let me actually like refocus this. Here's me pulling the trigger and like. right? That's pretty easy. That's fired. And if my thumb wasn't here and there was a round in the chamber, it would fire. But now if I push the barrel back just that much, it does still like hammer drop, but that would not fire. It would be out of battery, and if you fired like this, if there's a round in the chamber and you do this, it wouldn't fire. Because that's not how the gun works. It's designed to not shoot if it's out of battery, and that little bit right here, if I could do it. Oh. That little bit right here is out of battery. That's enough out of battery to the point where this gun will not shoot. So if someone's on top of me and I'm using this gun as like a defensive gun and I'm trying to push them off of me, or if I'm pushing the gun into them, it's like you have to actively remember to pull the gun away so that you can shoot it. Which is why I tend to like revolvers, because you don't have to do that. Like if someone's on top of me and they're like trying to like get me, there's no slide here. So it doesn't matter how hard you push into something, you can still pull the trigger and it will go. So it really is just about like shoving that motherfucker into somebody and then just doing like, and just like, I don't like dry firing this, but like, you know, just pulling the trigger a bunch when you just shove it into them, you know what I mean? I like hammerless revolvers. That's the thing. It's like I like double action revolvers with the hammer. It's nice, but it's not good for carry. It's very good for like shooting, but like it's not so good for like carry. That's why I'm really excited about the Smith & Wesson 340 PD, because it's not only is it in 357 Magnum, which I think is really cool. It's hammerless, so it's like something I really can conceal fairly easy. I think honestly for me, I need something that's, since I'm a smaller person, I need the smallest, highest power gun I can get to conceal carry. That's like, in terms of conceal carry, that's what I want, you know what I mean? Or what I think would be best for me. First double action shot is tough though. You know, it's not that tough though. Like, here, I'll dry fire this a little bit because it's not that big of a deal on this specific gun, but I won't do it very much. But like, if this is like, this is the double action, right? It's not that hard. It's not that hard to pull that trigger, especially if you're panicked in a situation. You're not gonna really notice it. If someone's like grabbing me or getting way too close to me and I'm like, ah! I'm not gonna notice this little bit right here. That's not that big of a deal. Like, it's a bigger deal when you're target shooting and you're like, how accurately can I hit this target 25 feet away from me? But this is a snub-nosed revolver. You're not going to be accurate past 30 yards, let's be honest. Gotta be undetectable while you're packing. I know, right? That's the thing. It's like, especially like something like this, I would never be able to conceal carry this gun. It's never going to be concealed. Ever. So it's like, even like a gun, like I have a SIG 365 that I bought for the purpose of conceal carrying. But it's just not, I can't conceal it. It's too big. Just open carry the AK? Alright, yeah, that'll work. Honestly, I wish we lived in a society where I could do that. Why do people put sights on revolvers? Because most revolvers are actually very accurate. The thing about like a really small, like 3-inch barrel is you're not getting much accuracy out of that. Because you're losing a lot of velocity. But even a couple of inches of barrel makes a big difference. So even if your revolver is more like just this much longer, it's worth having sights on them. I mean, this has rudimentary sights. I don't know if you can see that. It does have sights, and it's like you do want them. It's just like, because you can hit accurately up to like, if you aim this, you can accurately shoot 30-50 yards with it. It's just really, you're gonna get diminishing returns. But if you got like a 5-6-inch barrel on a revolver, it's more accurate than a semi-automatic usually, at least in my experience. I believe the FBI quell used to require it to shoot double action at 50 yards. Yeah, at least some kind of reference for aiming, yeah. I just know, I thought I would throw out some context about the hammer flying even when out of battery. Last time I bought a gun, the dealer talked about Ruby Ridge for half an hour. Lol. Most person-on-person gunfighting is less than 12 yards. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, most actual defensive situations, you're not gonna need. It's only like 3 shots. I think is the typical amount of shots that are fired in an engagement. I think is the term, and it's usually within 12 feet. And it's not usually 9 times out of 10. You never even have to fire the gun in the first place, but it's a nice deterrent. But that's the thing, right? If you're going to war, you really want the capacity. You really want that large capacity. I don't really mind. I don't feel like I need to have 20 rounds in my gun because the chance of me getting into a firefight, like a full-on firefight where I'm gonna need those extra rounds, is very unlikely. Now, if I'm a police officer and that's a very different case scenario because now the most likely case scenario for me to actually have to use my gun is very different. But for me, someone who's smaller, feminine, I'm not gonna if someone like robs a bank and I've got a concealed carry, I'm probably not gonna like try to be a hero. That's just not something that I'm gonna do. So I don't think I need more than 6 shots, you know what I mean? To do the job. I hate sounding like a boomer, like 6 is all you need, because obviously more is better, but at the cost of what? It's always close. You could stop and attack if they see you got something. Gunsight did a study on gunfights in their study. Students got involved in the few gunfights they lost. They followed the rule of 3 shots fired at 3 shots or less at 3 yards or 3 less in less than 3 seconds. So 3 shots in 3 yards in 3 seconds. So it's kind of like a situation where it's like, it makes sense because like if you're, let's say like those TVs are about like 3 yards away, right? About their ropes, right? And it's like I got this like on my hip. And it's like someone's coming at me, I see they're charging me, and then it's like, right? That's kind of like how that would go. It makes sense that way. So, really, I think a revolver I don't think a revolver is the best option for anybody. I'm gonna stop dry firing, my poor baby. I'm sorry. I feel like revolvers are not the best option for everybody, but for me specifically, I feel like they are. Stroke. If you're a good shot, even if you miss a few, 6 is all you need, even for 3 people. Yeah, I do think it's benefit to have more. Like, I think more is always better. But you have to count that into the other trade-offs. Like, yeah, a semi-automatic double stack is going to have more ammo capacity, but what are the trade-offs for that? It's going to be a little bit wider because it's a double stack. It's going to have a little bit more reliability issues because it's semi-automatic. Like, there's trade-offs for everything. So it's like, if I could have 100 rounds in my revolver, I would, but usually it's a surprise thing. And that's kind of the thing. Like, I'm thinking, like, if I'm a cop, right, the most likely scenario where you're going to use a gun is probably not going to be someone on top of you. It's probably going to be, like, a situation where they're, already a tense situation. You already know you're going to have to use a gun, and they might also be armed. So it's, like, a much different... You might actually get into a firefight. In my mind, I have to think the most likely scenario where I would have to use a gun is going to be really close, really in person, to the point where the factor of pushing the gun into someone is a real, like, possibility, I think. Hopefully that never happens, and hopefully I never actually have to use a gun, because I would probably really not do well if I had to use a gun on somebody, but, it's either that or my booty hole gets reamed, so I don't know. Concealed carry and address is usually inner thigh holster. Yeah, I kind of want to get an inner thigh holster. That's the thing. It's like some of those look like they wouldn't stand up to the weight of a gun, but that's kind of why I like the 340 PD so much, is because it weighs less than a can of soda. So it's like it's really light. The 11 ounces for 357 Magnum. Dude, my hand is gonna fucking kill me. I'm gonna wear a glove when I shoot it because I do not want my hands to be torn up again. If you exist around Walmart, a gun seems useful. This is true. Important thing is act like you're unarmed, defenseless, until the second you make a move to get them to drop their guard as much as possible. And then, I know the other, I've heard this before, it's like you don't put 1 round into them and then you're done. Like, the actual, like, and I've heard people, like, talk about this, like, oh, why don't you just shoot them in the leg? Why do you have to, like, shoot them so much? Like, the actual meta is shoot them until you run out of ammo or they change shape. So it's like, you do not, oh, they're on the ground, they're dead, you think they're dead, it doesn't matter. Fucking put the other 3 in them, because that guy, there is still a chance that that guy is not dead, and he's about to reach for his gun and do the whole, like, fuck, there's a SNL skit about that, where it's like, oh, I'm dead, but not really, I shot you anyway, oh, no, I'm really dead, like, you know, that shit happens. You gotta double tap, man. I'd rather, much rather have holes in my jacket pocket because I didn't draw properly than be hurt and killed. True. Unless you're, you know, having one of those, you know, $2,000 Prada jackets, in which case, you'd be better off just giving the guy your wallet. Cool ambience, but not for me. Surprise, motherfucker. Having a thigh gap would help immensely. I do have a thigh gap. Should have aimed for the head. Real advice dropped from Thanos. You should have aimed for the head. Man, that movie really upsets me now that I think about it. Like, it was okay, but now that I think about that, like, you know when you think back on a story and you're like, damn, that was such a good story. Like, oh, it's just so good. I haven't thought about that in a while, but I just thought about it now, and it's like, that's a good story. The Marvel movies do not do that for me, man. I think about all that, and I'm just like, damn, that movie was a waste of time. 2 in the chest and the face, get the rest. Yeah. It's pretty accurate. They did Loki so wrong. Did they? I liked the first season. I didn't watch much of the second season. I didn't know where they were going. It seems like they kind of like started to lose the sauce a little bit on the end of the last season. Where it all became about like a romance between Loki and himself. It's like, I get that, like, that's the most Loki relationship you could have, but it just felt so forced and like not great. It's like, hey, we're gonna change this character in like the most predictable way possible because we gave him a love interest. Oh wow. I don't know. It still doesn't upset me as much as The Boys. Like, The Boys upsets me, man. Like, I don't care what your political affiliations are, but they ruined The Boys. They, like, they straight up turned The Boys into an interesting show, into just a political commentary. It is nothing else. I watched the first, like, 2 episodes of the new season, and it's just like, this is not good. It's not good. Toronto The Boys, they turned it into a political commentary. They made it all about the election. They made it all about, like, modern politics. They made it all about, like, inclusion. Like I don't know. I don't mind the French guy being gay, but, like, they forced it really, really, really hard. Like, this character that has a love interest, and they spend, like, seasons developing this love interest with this crazy, quiet bitch, and, like, wow, look at these two. They're, like, they have such a good relationship. Hey, look at season 2. Hey, guys, guess what? He's gay now. You never mentioned that before. Like, he never had any insinuation that he was gay or that he had a gay relationship. They just, in that first episode, within the entirety of that first episode, they set up the relationship. They went through the whole, like, oh, I think you should, I support you. And, like, did a whole fucking thing in one episode. They did that to Frenchie. And they didn't, if the guy is gay, that's fine, but at least make it a part of his character for more than an episode. Like, if they made it so, like, like, the entire season was him struggling to try to find out his own sexuality, that would be like, okay, that makes sense. Instead of just like, hey, look at random gay relationship for no fucking reason. How did he meet this guy? I don't know. Where did he meet him? I don't know. But hey, look, he's got to hide in the bathroom. He's got to hide his relationship because he's scared. But then his, like, old partner was, like, accepting, and it's like, this is stupid. What have you done to my show? This is stupid. As a gay person, I don't like this. This does not make me feel included. It does not make me feel included. Frenchie from The Boys is gay? Yeah, Frenchie from The Boys is gay. In what episode they turned him? It's been a huge decline in the quality of that show since the first season. I think the second season was alright. I liked the second season. I liked the Billy Joel. The moments, like, this show was so interesting because it had a way of, it genuinely was, like, it's like a parody of itself. Like, the show started off as basically just, like, the anti superhero movie or anti superhero show, and it felt really good. Like Homelander was obviously representing Superman and like being a play off of Superman, and it was like the relationships in that show and how they played them out over time was really good. Like for the first couple seasons, I felt like it was one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. And then season 4 came out, complete garbage, absolute complete fucking garbage. Makes no sense. Wasn't he in love with the Vietnamese girl? Exactly, right? I always thought Frenchie gave off bi vibes, so it didn't bother me. He did always give off bi vibes, and it wouldn't have bothered me had they implied that he was interested in men for the entire season. Like, if they were doing it, like, I think they could have really made him gay and made it an interesting character had they developed that. They just shoved it in our faces, though. They didn't develop that character or that part of his character. They just said, oh, he's gay now. There's no internal conflict. There's no, like, reason. There's no time for that to develop and simmer. It's just, bam! Gay now. Wow. That's how gay works. One moment you're straight, and the next moment you're a femboy. Bing, bang, boom, gay. Bing, bang, boom, gay. Helllander was always supposed to be a dick. He was, but he wasn't always supposed to be, like... I feel like his character in the earlier seasons was a lot more interesting as you started to see him break, and as you started to see him turn into a more evil person as the show went on. And it was really interesting. I liked where they were taking his character, but then they just turned him into Trump. They just turned him into Trump. There's very obvious that it's just very, very, very clearly just, this is who we're trying to portray with him. And they're very clear in that he's the bad guy, and it's just super obviously political, and it's super obvious that the writer is using this show as a way of basically projecting his own political beliefs, and it's just annoying. It's really annoying. P.O. Box time? It could be P.O. Box time. He tripped and slipped and landed on a dick. When he finally broke, that's what fascism is? I don't think people really know what fascism is, because I don't think that is fascism, to be honest with you. But I don't know, it just seems like the whole show became just sort of like, look at this guy, he's basically Trump, and wow, isn't he just so bad and evil? Look at him drink milk. Isn't that just intimidating? Damn you, Seth Rogen, you got my hopes up. The new season has smarmy Reddit energy. It does have smarmy Reddit. It has Reddit energy. It has a Reddit energy, chat. They ruined it. They gave it Reddit energy. It's so bad. I'm like genuinely upset about what they did to the boys. You know what else I'm upset about? Gohan in Dragon Ball. Gohan's character was set up to be so good in Dragon Ball, and then they made him so gay. Not in the same way that Frenchie is, but oh my god, dude. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm watching Dragon Ball Super right now, and I'm just like, Gohan is a pussy. He's a fucking pussy. I don't know. I'm getting like, sometimes like the writing in Dragon Ball just gets on my nerves. How dare you demand a character development? We just gave you a new gay and Trump bad. Now smile and enjoy the product. New gay and Trump bad. You're gonna watch The Acolyte? No, I'm not. I've heard it's awful. I've heard The Acolyte is just terrible. I also know ContraPoints is in it, I think, and so, I don't know. It just seems like it's, the whole thing about The Acolyte seems like just a diversity grab, just like, hey, look at how diverse we are! It's the gayest show ever! Like, fuck off. So glad Biden isn't a fascist. I don't think you guys know what fascists mean. I don't think anybody in our modern political system is a fascist. That's too political. We're gone right into too much political street right there. That too much political. We're too far gone. Too far gone. Reel that shit back. Come on, reel it back. Take it back. We're out of politics street. This is my fault. I did this. If we're talking about the boys, this is my fault. But now we're retracting this. We're not gonna do that. Philosophy Tube, Abigail Thorne is not ContraPoints. I fucking forget. Those like the same couple of YouTubers that all kind of look and act the same, like ContraPoints or you know, fucking Abigail. I have no idea. It's like I don't care about any of these. I don't watch them. Good cover. Gohan lore discussed Time Boy. Gohan, I feel like Gohan's character was set up to like replace Goku. Like he was supposed to. I feel like Dragon Ball the show was about Goku, and Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be about Gohan, but then they just made it about Goku again because they're like, let's go back to Goku. It's like, fuck, dude. It's like they killed Goku and then they brought him back, and then they killed him again and they brought him back, and then they killed him again and they brought him back, and it's like, hey, it's like there's no consequences. It's just always Goku. Always Goku. And then Gohan just turns into like a fucking bookworm nerd. Like, god damn it, Chi-Chi. I like the show The Boys, but never thought it was a great show. I might skip the current season from your comments. I would, honestly. Like, I really liked The Boys. Like, I was really excited for the new season, but man, did it fall flat on his face. I kind of expected it, though, because I watched the Gen V thing that came out, and it was hard to get through that. Like, it wasn't as bad as the new season, but it was bad. Like, the Gen V was so boring and just so, like, I don't care about any of these fucking characters. I was really hoping that Gen V was just going to be its own thing and not be indicative of the direction of The Boys, but it was. God damn it, Chi-Chi is so real, though. Anyone who doesn't agree with me is Adlop Hitner. 9. Optimus Prime was like that back in the day. He died all the time in the show. Anything that becomes successful will get ruined by investors trying to make it safe and inclusive. The Boys investors must have been, we need to make it edgy, but no anger anyone who, especially the LGBT script story, always lose when you prioritize that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and it makes sense, because a lot of young people talk about it, and so old-ass investors are like, this is what the show needs. And they, like, fuck up everything, because they're like, the show needs, put a woman in it and make it lame and gay, as Cartman would say. I think honestly, South Park hit the nail kind of on the head on that one. They kind of did. You know, Kenny used to die all the time, and in the show too, he always inexplicably come back to the next episode. Are you saying that Kenny is more powerful than Goku? Who would win, Kenny McCormick or Goku? Who would win that fight? I feel like Kenny McCormick would win. Kenny McCormick is like, and he's the Mysterion.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny! You bastard!
Good night, Armingax. Alright, it might be P.O. Box time. It's about 9, so we're P.O. Boxes. We got boxes. We got bags. We got a couple of them. Not a whole lot, but we got a couple. Boss, there's no main character who's gay in the show, but just pick the French guy. We have to have someone gay. The Boys showrunner was very upfront about how political it was going to get and why. What did he say then? What did he say? Why? What is the reason he gave for it to be annoyingly political? I don't know what this is, but we have a package, so I'm gonna open this package. Wait, make it. Apple Tower. We have more wall mounts. Is that a gun mount? I think so. Hell yeah. There are more gun mounts here. Put those at the list that I have. Let's see if there's down there. There's a lot of them in here. Holy shit, there's a lot of them in here. What the fuck? Okay, there's a lot of them. It looks like we'll be able to mount mount all of my guns after all. This is a lot. Fuck yeah. Alright. There's already this one all there. They had to kill Gohan's story progression because he was too old to hang out with Trunks and Goten and be a trifecta of kids, but too old to be one of the guys who was just killed off. So you still had the older veteran fighter group, Goku, Vegeta, and then the young kid group. But they're not even doing the Gohan Goten thing or Trunks Goten thing. They did that for like a little bit in the Buu arc, but then they're like he's gonna get rocked anyway. Now all Gohan and Goten, their whole thing is, oh, we're gonna fuse, and the fusion. I'm gonna say it. The fusion stuff is dumb. I don't like the fusion stuff. I think it's dumb. I do not like it. We got a dog tag here. What does this say? I'm glad I felt this. I stopped watching Dragon Ball and DBZ. I mean, it's still good. Like, I'm not upset that I watched it. You know what I mean? I'm not like upset about that. It's just the show gets really kind of drags on. Hey, remember that Frieza fight? It takes like 30 goddamn episodes for one fight. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Said he was for sure drawing parallels with the current scene, and the show was always woke. And then he doubled down and said, if you don't like it, then too bad. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm not watching The Boys anymore. I guess that show's just dead. Oh, this is kind of cute. It's a little like positive, self-positivity dog tag. Hell yeah. Every time you have sex, you're technically fusing with something. Oh my god. I should need to like next time I have sex, I need to be like fusion. Did y'all see Piccolo's glow up transformation in the movie? I didn't watch the movie. I don't know what movie you're talking about, so don't spoil anything. No spoilers. What is this? Ooh, is this like a... Is this what I think it is? Is this like a... It's like... It's like a knot. That's kind of nice. Fuck. It's like a normal camera mount. I could leave it. I could maybe even have sex going there. I could like... do it like that. Shit. Fuck. I wonder if I should like move my camera setup. Looking forward to watch the first season. Why they had to ruin it? I know, it's fucking like, it's like, hey, we're gonna make it super woke and super political, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. Imagine Astra and Jizzy fused into one body. The voice would be masculine with a hint of girl. I mean, I don't know, that'd be pretty weird. Rick and Morty still going strong though? Is it? I don't know, man. I haven't watched Rick and Morty in a hot minute. I really don't care about Rick and Morty either. I never really cared about Rick and Morty. Morty, you need to have a high enough IQ to get the joke, Morty. Fuck, that puts my voice up. I like Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is funny. You know what pisses me off about Smiling Friends? Is that there's only 2 episodes left, and they're only 10 minutes. There's like only a collective 20 minutes of Smiling Friends left before we have to wait a whole ass another year. And I'm upset about it. They got rid of Justin Roiland. I know, it's like really, I'm not the biggest fan of Justin Roiland's comedy in the first place. I didn't really care that much, but it didn't, I haven't watched it since like season 2 or season 3. L-shaped gaming desk. This is a nice gaming desk, Cuddle Bear, but I'm pretty sure Derek is sending me a desk. I'm pretty sure he sent me a desk. So, I don't think we need that. Don't buy that. Here's the stuff. Dusty. Ooh. Oh, it's really dusty. Jesus Christ. Really fucking dusty. Hold on. What else do we have in here? Oh, sugar cube. Oh, that's why. It's sugar cubes in here. Hell yeah, sugar cubes for the absinthe. That I can now have absinthe. With proper sugar cubes instead of just lazily... I can actually use the spoons now. Hell yeah. Stormtrooper. Desk on or out. I have the Rick and Morty poster next to my toilet. Morty, I'm taking a shit, Morty. Alright, let's see here. Let me open this up. Put this battery in. Okay, the screws in there. Damn. Damn. Okay, this. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this one. The screw's not playing nice with me. There you go. It came with this little tiny screwdriver, and I don't know if you can see this, but it immediately fucked it up. Like, it immediately destroyed this fucking. Look at that. It destroyed the screwdriver it came with. Somehow, the screw is a much stronger metal than whatever this is. Oh, dude, I can bend it that easily. That is fucked. That is fucked. I was kind of excited because it looked like a nice little, like, screwdriver, but it immediately just fucked and stripped the goddamn. Like, this is straight up not usable. Need proper tools. That was fucking weird. It's like it came with a screwdriver that physically could not open the goddamn thing. Recompression's pretty good, I gotta say. Go ahead, because my voice hurts now. Battery in. Oh. There's like a thing on it. You got this, get a toolkit. I have tools for the job. Which is lucky. Alright. Astra N has the means and the determination. I do. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. Battery in. Screw this back on. There we go. Alright. Let's try this out, chat. On. 1/2 inch thick. Metal AC. Oh, you can even, like, find out what AC is? Alright, let's try this. Is it on? No, it says something. Is it not on, or am I doing it wrong? Use the goddamn manual. Gotta go slow? Stud, put in metal stud, avoiding, AC electrical. Okay, side mode detection. Press the button, choose the. Put the tool on the wall. Put the tool on the wall, choose the scan mode and 1 inch scan or the 1 1/2 scan mode. Put the tool on the wall and press the button located on the side. Calibrate will begin and the graphic bar will move downward, followed by the tone, indicating calibration is complete. Move the stud finder horizontally across the surface until a rise in the bar graph is displayed, like picture below. Please note the direction error. Okay. Okay. Fucking chat has you. Gotta go slow. Restart. You didn't calibrate the stud finder. Yeah, no, I figured it out. There's a button here I didn't see before. here, right here. I can work with that. Fuck, this is a cool ass. This is a cool ass little stud finder. The last stud finder I had wasn't this cool. I guess it was my mom's stud finder, to be honest, but still. Hell yeah. All that is required to be a stud is endurance and size. If you live in a concrete block apartment, your exterior walls will have burning strips instead of 2x4s. I don't think it's a concrete. I don't think it's a concrete building. I'm not 100% sure about that. Should be close to 16 inches even on exterior wall. Put this in here too. Got a lot of shit here. 16 in your area standard to code. All right. We do have more packages, chat. We got more. We got more packages here. This one's from Derek, I think. There we go. Try not to put the label on straight. Codes change over the years. Wrong one. Yeah, the link. It's on the link tree. There we go. Now I don't know if this is the hot tub or what this is, because I know Derek said he was in a hot tub. So this might be a portable hot tub, which would be kind of sick. Packing master. Too small. If it's not a hot tub, I have no idea what it is then. It's certainly not a hot tub. But I'm certainly not sure I know what it is. There you go, peanut box for you. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. It's like an exercise machine. It's on already. Alright. Some assembly required. Count times. What? What? Oh, hold on. How do I assemble this? What is this and how do I assemble it? It's a stepper. A pink stepper. There's like some liberal tears in there. What is this? It's necessary to okay, before staying on an exercise break, please consult your doctor. Pay attention to things that make sure each other. Okay, well, how do I use it? Just the knob of the stepping pedal. There's like grease points, so you have to like grease up. That works. Okay, so it wants me to like grease a couple different. Okay. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, I think I'm starting to understand this a little bit. Maybe. I don't know what these are for. Like, I don't really, I guess it's so you can, like, hold on to it, maybe? I'm not entirely sure on that one. Hold on. It's the resistance band. Do I need to put that on to make it, like, where do I, oh, I guess I put it right there. Oh, I see, because I put it on those, and then it does that. Okay. I'm starting to understand this here, chat. I'm starting to understand it. Let me grease up this little bad boy. Which is like, need my knife. That's not dangerous at all. Lube time. Lube time. Get lubed, idiot. I guess like you want to see a lube here too. I don't know where else it wants me to lube, but I guess this is gonna be good for now. Is it a fuck machine? I wish. I wish it was a fuck machine. Okay. I think someone wants you to exercise to get firmer, rounder, dumpy. A stepper is too specific of an exercise machine to just target the legs. Hold on. Use that. Okay, I got that. Got that. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Do I need to like tighten this? Tighten that. See what that does. Careful. I think someone this scuffage. Let the scuffage begin. So it's like really all you do just this. You like you got the resistance band. So you do this. What is this? All you do? How is this helping? This doesn't feel like I'm exercising. I don't feel like I'm doing anything here, chat. What? Is that exercise? Did my butt get bigger? Keep going, the chat is slowing down. Lift up on the arms to get some reps in. I don't want to get, I would, but I don't want to build muscle in my arms, you know? Weird. Scuffage, keep going. Do it for 30 more seconds? 30? Alright. Scan, time, count, calories. Is this how many calories I've burnt? Did I burn 8? Am I burning calories right now? Have I burned 8.8 calories so far? There's no way I burned. There's no way this is 10 calories or exercise. There's no way. Oh my god, chat, I burnt 10 calories. I'm getting slimmer. I mean, I guess I can feel it now. It's so weird. I guess the idea is that you like put it on a TV show or something and you just do this. Is this the play, chat? Do I just like load a TV show and just like do that? Is that like the play there? burning all those calories. I'm getting out of breath. Damn it, I'm gay now, Astra, thanks. You're welcome, I guess. I don't know. If you connect a dynamo to a stepper, you might have some free electricity too. Oh shit. That's a good idea. I might even burn even more calories. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. You're doing good. I guess that is pretty easy. I don't know. Maybe what is a stepper like? What does a stepper build? Like, what muscle groups does that build? Is that just butt? Oh, let me look this up. Stepper. Workout.
Not long ago, my wife said to me, "Hey, have you seen these mini stepper workout videos?" And I said I had not. So she proceeds to show me all of these different workout videos where people have created entire workout plans based off of a mini stepper. So now I've got one here in my home, the Sunny Health and Fitness mini stepper. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to show you what these things are supposed to do, how they work, and give you my final thoughts on if I think something like this is worth picking up for your own home gym. But as usual, do me a favor, if you find this video to be helpful, please
Astra,
like,
I will
maybe
create
subscribe. I do
a
these types of
diesel
videos
fuck
and other
machine
health
to
and
you.
fitness videos
Okay,
several
well,
times a
that's
week. And I'm also gonna
that'll
put a link
work.
in the
I'll do
description
that. Have I eaten
down
today?
below
No, I
to
haven't.
this exact mini stepper over on Amazon. So if this sounds intriguing,
Thighs
if you
and
say to
calves,
yourself, "Ooh, I
leg
want
glutes.
that," after hearing what I have to say about it, click that link. It'll take you directly to this same. Well, they just use them for balance. So let's get those involved and see what that looks like. So there's a couple of different ways you could use these resistance bands. One is, I'm not doing anything with them right now, and just the fact that, and by the way, I'm breathing heavy just from this little bit of use. Just holding these like this makes me feel even maybe a little bit more secure. I don't know.
I guess I could just like sit that in front of the TV and just do that. It's kind of funny. That Asher, go eat something. We'll wait for you, dumbass. Go eat. Nah, dude, that's 200 V8 attached right to the axle. It brings a whole new meaning to glow plug. That would be fun. I do kind of want one of those like Amazon like fuck machines though. I don't really have a use for it, but like I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see what it's like. I want to see what it's capable of, And order something badass. I don't have money to order something. Like it's costs so much. It's like expensive. Like, I don't want to spend money on like DoorDash. Or you know how much expensive DoorDash is? That's just too expensive. I'm broke femboy hours. How? What is this Facebook meme? Why are we posting Facebook memes? What? All right, we do have another package though. There is a treat stream thing below. There is. I don't know. Maybe I think I should probably add like some other pizza joints because I'm fairly certain the Papa John's that that we've been getting the pizza from. I think they're starting to not like me because I think they expect a tip when at the door for some reason, even though it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be in there. I know, they're all closed. You don't have anything to eat? No, I haven't eaten yet today. We don't really have much in the house. We kind of just went through I had pork chops, but I made them yesterday, and so now we're out of pork chops. So we're kind of out of, we are kind of like out of everything. I have rice though, so I at least have that. I could also, like, I might just go to like the Dollar General. What time does Dollar General close? Do they close? What time do they close? If they close at 10, I'm gonna be pissed. They close at 11. Dollar General. They do close at, fuck, man. Why does Dollar General close at 10? That's so stupid. Tip was included when I ordered the last 3 times. Yeah, it is, but like it is supposed to be included, right? I think like from our end, we're not doing anything wrong. It's just that there was a note on the box that says a tip is not included online, and it's like, the fuck? And it's like, apparently the last pizza that was here, the guy like waited for a tip, and it's just like it's already paid. We already did the tip. That shouldn't. I shouldn't have to do the tip too. It's ridiculous. Tipping culture is stupid. We need to not. I don't like tipping culture. Just pay your employees. What's Jizzy's job, by the way? I don't really want to say because it's like kind of not my thing to disclose. If Jizzy wants that, it's not. I'll just say this: he smells like chlorine a lot, and that will probably give you a good idea. But if I sent you DoorDash, is there any places you could order from? Oh yeah, I mean there's McDonald's. Like I honestly, like here's the thing: I instead of having DoorDash, because DoorDash is so expensive, right? I'd rather if someone's gonna send me DoorDash, I'd probably rather have like a Publix gift card or a Walmart gift card because it's just so much more value. It's like for the same price, like I can get like 3 meals out of a DoorDash order. But, like, I can get, like, 5-10 meals out of, like, a Walmart card, so it's just a little bit better. But what I'm thinking I might do, chat, is I could go get, like, a can of black beans or something and, like, make some... shit, I don't have any onions. Fuck. Shit. I could also just go to the McDonald's that's down the street. I could just, like, get some McDonald's. Shit. I don't know, maybe DoorDash would be good. DoorDash it is convenient. I will say though, like if I had DoorDash is easier for gaining weight because the convenience factor of it just makes it so like much easier to like do shit. But fuck, I don't know, maybe I'll just head over to the McDonald's and we'll get some chicken nuggets. Last time you sent the pizza to the wrong place, motherfucker. Yeah, they did. They sent it. They were like knocking on other people's doors. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're putting too much strain on the Papa John's. The Papa John's. Just eat something before you start getting lightheaded. I have been living of instant noodles for the last few weeks or a lot. Low effort, easy food. Yeah, the problem with instant ramen is that it's good. It's just not very much calories. So if it's like all you're eating, if you're gonna eat your fill of calories from instant ramen, you're gonna have so much sodium. It's like, you're not gonna feel good. I don't know. I don't like, I like it, but we don't have any right now. I think I have like a little bit, but the other thing is every time I get noodles, I always get the really, really spicy things, and I don't like eating like the really spicy ramen. If I'm eating like, did you guys see that? There's like a bug that crawled around across the window. It's like on the outside. That was like weird. Anyway, it's like if I have an empty stomach, I don't like to eat too much spicy food because I'm trying not to like destroy my stomach. A corporate goth Astra look. It is a good corporate goth look. Eat a lot of independent joints. They don't give their driver tips if it's done online or done with credit card too. Interesting. Well, it should be included in the tip for the treat stream. Like that, the tip is included. Like it's paid for. So the Papa John's is getting their tip. It's just whether the Papa John's gives that tip to the driver or not. But that's not my problem if they don't pay their fucking drivers. Not the customer's problem. You can always order a bunch of groceries from Walmart and have Astra pick them up. This is true. But then I can't, like, pick the things that, like, I actually want to make. It's kind of like I'm at the whim of whatever I get. Because, like, it's nice to be able to, like, pick and choose what I want. Because then I can be like, oh, I'll make burgers or something like that. I'll make this and that. I should do like, a grocery shopping video. Where, I break down, like, what I get from the grocery store. Because it's like, I see a lot of people, like, do that. And it's like, this is $200 worth of groceries. And it's, like, 5 bags of chips and, like... It's so much junk food and just garbage. It's like, of course you spent $200 on that garbage. You bought junk food. Instant noodles have a lot of calories, but it isn't filling at all. I add a lot of vegetables to make up for it. Spaghetti is surprisingly cheap. Yeah, I need to make more spaghetti. Femboy diet tutorial stream. I thought about making like a series on it because like I could make some I want to make some cooking videos. Sent you DoorDash card? Hell yeah! Thank you, Trays. Thank you for feeding this poor femboy. Thank you for feeding this poor underweight femboy. I need that. I do like ramen though. $50 is from Mountain Dew you buy. No, I buy the Mountain Dew, but that's $10, right? Mountain Dew is literally the only thing that I buy that's junk food, because I don't really like. If I'm gonna spend money on junk food, it's like not worth it, because I'd really rather have something like with good calories, like. $10 and get me 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I can do so much more with 2.5 pounds of ground beef than I can do with like a bag of chips. Like we could spend like $5 on a bag of chips when you could spend like a little bit more than that and just get a whole like 4 days worth of meat. $10 per day. I mean, that's just for the fucking ground beef though, right? So like usually what I get, when we always typically, because I make a lot of burgers because it's easy and I just know how to make them. So usually we'll get like a ground beef and we'll make burgers out of it. But that's like, I can make 4 double cheeseburgers out of 1 2.5 pound thing of ground beef. So I can make, and so that's 4 servings for $10, which is pretty good. Like, I mean, and we split it between me and Jizzy, obviously, so it's only really 2 servings because, you know, it's halved. But it's still, that's like, what is that, like, fucking, like, a $2 per serving? So it's like, this cheeseburger, which tastes, like, infinitely better than McDonald's, is, like, $2.50 compared to McDonald's, where it's, like, $15 for a Big Mac. Like, what the fuck? I don't tip. I do tip like at certain, you know, establishments. If like that person, like if someone is, like if I'm at a restaurant, yeah, I'll tip at a fancy, like I'll tip my Waffle House waitress. But like, I don't know, sometimes it's like, like, hey, I took your order and I didn't do anything. I just sat here and took your order and put in some things in the computer. Do you want to tip me 15%? Like what? Make your own bean dip. Refried beans, cream cheese, sour cream, cheese preferred, salsa room is, and meat if you're rich. That does sound good. I made some beans the other day that were pretty good. I just basically sauteed onions and then put some black beans in there, and then I took those black beans and then I put hot sauce in the black beans, and it came out really good. She doesn't like beans. I never said I didn't like beans. I don't like beans in chili, specifically. I don't like beans in chili. I do like beans, though. I do like beans. Some dried beans, rice, a few basic vegetables and fruit, and some bulk chicken can go a long way. I don't know if dried beans are worth it. I really don't know if dried beans are worth it. I have some dried beans, and I tried making some. They did not come out well. Like, you have to, like, boil it for, like, 2 hours to make beans, and then it smells like shit when you do it. And then also, not only does it smell like farts when you're boiling beans, like it didn't taste of anything. I don't know, maybe I just fucked it up because like they can't. How much more does like a canned black beans cost rather than the dried stuff? You soak them first. Well, I mean, I kind of, well, not really. No, I rinsed them and then I boiled them for like 2 hours and they didn't come out very good. But maybe that was my own fault. I didn't salt them either, so maybe I should have put salt in it. The dried black beans come out best in a pressure cooker. I don't have a pressure cooker. Just let it sit for 24 hours. And it's like, shit, dude, 24 hours in advance, that's a lot of planning. How did you get did you get a long box and PO box? I did. We still have another box that I have to open. So let me set my sugar over here. Great Valley beans are roughly 89 cents a can. So that's not too bad. Like, you spend, like, how much less beans are you getting for that? How much more are you paying for less beans? For the convenience of just not having to soak them for 24 hours and cook them for 2 hours. I don't do the soak method because I use canned pre-processed beans. All my raw beans are prep supplies I don't use. Is it string beans? I don't know. I've been eating a lot of rice though. Rice is good. Rice is such an easy thing to make. Like usually when I'm like the ultimate struggle meal is just rice with soy sauce. And try to not cut myself open with this. Always cut towards yourself. Good idea. I will say, Derek, you always make these boxes, like, incredibly hard to get into. I guess that you need to, because you always pack them so full. You need to, like, really seal them. Jasmine's my fave. I just like white rice. I don't like jasmine, like, the yellow rice. I don't like the way that tastes. Jizzy does, but not the biggest fan of it.
I like brown rice too, but really like for the flavor and like the fatty content, I like the white rice. There we go. Now chat, maybe I should learn to make sushi. More basmati rice. I think that's the rice I've been using, is basmati. Not sure. Brownham's the most healthy. Yeah, it is the most healthy, but... Is there, like... What is this? What do we got here? What do we got here? Biotin. Supports healthy hair, skin, and nails. Ew. Take 1 capsule a day. Okay. I'm not sure how that works, but I guess, fuck, I'll try that shit. Helps my skin out. Maybe it will just make my skin better. Microcrystalline cellulose gelatin capsule, magnesium stearate, and silicone dioxide. Huh. Is that drugged? I guess so. It is kind of drugged, isn't it? Skincare drugs. Honestly, I need to really like work on a skincare routine. Who sent you vitamin pills? Derek, this is Derek's. We've gotten on to the last package. Is that a knife sharpener? Was I really talking about that earlier? And then wait a minute. Is this a knife sharpener? I was talking about that earlier. It is a knife sharpener. It's the pull-through kind, but it is a knife sharpener, which is kind of funny. I guess I'll try this and see if this one works. The other one didn't work, but maybe I'll try this one and see if this one works. That's kind of funny. I was just talking about that earlier. The straight pull ones, the pull-through ones never really like, I always feel like they don't work as well. But maybe I'll try this. I'll try this one. Weed is not a drug, it's a plant. It is a drug. I'll try. Fuck, maybe this is the key. Maybe this is what I need. Maybe this will sharpen my shit. I'm gonna try that. Hopefully that works. An electronic one and a red sharpener we can try. I don't want like an I don't really want an electronic sharpener. Someone sent me an electric sharpener and I tried it and it just really didn't work that well. Like I think it did more damage than good to my knife. Ooh, that's soft. Ooh, wait a minute. Beach Vibes 1999 Hurley. This is a nice ass fucking sweatshirt. Jesus Christ, this is like super nice and breathable. This is so comfy. What the fuck? Soft and cozy. Why is this so nice? This is some nice shit. I kind of want to wear this now. I feel like I should probably wash this before I wear it. How did this happen? Huh. There's pants too. Oh fuck yeah, that's cozy. Oh, that's cozy, chat. That is so fucking cozy. Oh, that is so cozy. Oh, I'm so fucking down with that shit. I'm so down with that shit, chat. That's actually really nice, because it's like really breathable too. It's like cozy yet breathable. That's like perfect for Florida. Fuck, dude, that's really nice. If you don't know Project Farm, you're lost in life. Is that an LAG cosplay? If that hoodie was more than $20, Astra has to give it back. She said she can't wear anything over $20. Neither of which are illegal to grow, grow, or use to my knowledge. The what? Huh. We got another bag here. More clothes. She's a belt grinder to sharpen your knives. Probably. That's what I need to do. Honestly, that works. Gotta water. Gotta get more water.
Is this like, this is like super see-through. I feel like if I was wearing this, you'd be able to see my underwear from this. Is this supposed to be just underwear? This isn't just underwear. Is this just underwear? Or are these shorts? These are really cozy though. I feel like these are nice. I will wear these. I always wear the cozy clothes. Boxers? They aren't boxers. Are they? They're not. I don't think they're under. Are they underwear or are they like? Just they're boy shorts. I think they're just shorts. I don't think they're like. I don't think they're underwear necessarily. They don't feel tight enough to be underwear. More Hurleys. More stuff with palm trees. Fuck yeah. I don't want to like undo this to get like. I don't want to undo like the way these are folded, but like. Shit, dude, these are actually super nice. Like, these are really fucking nice. Like, I will wear all of this stuff. This is fucking nice as hell. Fuck, dude, that's actually really nice. I'm excited to fuck about that boy shorts. So that Ken Onion sharp marker. Oh, hey, it's a gator scarf. Fuck yeah. I don't know how to wear one of these things. I gotta like figure it out. Can I wear it as like a, hold on, maybe can I do this? Can I like, where's the headband? America? Calvin Klein photo shoot. What do you use, boxers, panties, or more? I have said you were more panties person. I have said you were more a panties person. Well, baby. Honestly, I do like, I like board shorts too, but I like panties. Typically, like the bikini cat ones. Typically, I mean, you can see a lot of. To be honest with you, a lot of that shit's on the battle pass. You can just see it of my which underwear I typically wear, because like the underwear I wear on the battle pass is like the underwear I just wear normally. So it's like, typically yeah, panties, just because they're comfortable. They're just genuinely. I don't know if it's because I'm smaller or whatever, because I've heard some people say they aren't comfortable because of shit doesn't pack in really well, but for me it's not that much a problem. They are softer and they like fit my they fit me better. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yeah. Now we're coming up on July, folks. It's that time of year again. That time of year again. Probably because you're hung like a horse. I wouldn't say that. Why is this guy got a gun? Like, this is a weird picture of this dude. Florida meme lord. Exactly what a femboy told me. He started dressing femi clothes because they're so comfy, especially the panties. It surprised me that women's clothes are way more comfortable than men's. They are. They genuinely just are more comfortable, I will say. Typically, anyway. But for the underwear, Axel Rose, is that you? For the underwear, I don't know. I like both board shirts, and it depends on how comfortable. Really, it's like depends on the brand. So what? This is like long black leather jacket. Hell yeah. Sons of Anarchy certificate. Oh, it's like a Sons of Anarchy like. It's like a promotion jacket. That's kind of cool. You know, this guy's got a skull on his back. This is kind of cool. I like boy shorts. I do like boy shorts. I feel like it depends on like. I don't like underwear that has stuff that flops out. Like, I'll say that. Like, if it's flopping out, I'm not very happy with it. So it's got whatever underwear I'm gonna use has to be like enclosed, you know, it's gotta hold things. But typically, most just panties do that just well. Like, honestly, I have like a good couple pair of just Walmart brand, and they work. They worked well enough. All right, hold on, wait a second. Let me put this jacket on. Oh, what the fuck? This is actually really nice. I feel like I'm about ready to like go commit like the Matrix. You know, I'm about to like go on the Matrix. I'm in. This is I need like a pair of like sunglasses, like 90s hacker sunglasses for this to work. This is the most Matrix fucking jacket. This is a nice ass jacket though, holy shit. Bond villain. Oh, this one's like, it's like coming loose a little bit. Here, I gotta, bet she's gonna know how to fix that. Huh. Interesting, okay. Alright, take off the goddamn headband. See, that looks pretty good, chat. That looks pretty good. I like that. I feel like I'm about ready to like whip somebody. I feel like it would be better if this one was done too, but I've gotta like just like buttons come loose. I gotta sew that or something. Hold the AK. Well, here, hold on, chat. We blitz in Mother Russia. Blitz. We blitz. This is the most like. This really is. This is it. I feel like if I'm gonna go for the more like secret agent hacker, I gotta have this thing. I could like. Dude, I could totally like put the different PD and just like have that and just be like, yeah. Ready to whip somebody. Any volunteers? Any volunteers, yeah? For the whipping? Anybody wants to get whipped tonight, yeah? So we're going to do a good whipping, yeah? Fuck. This is great. I like this a lot. Where is the This is it, chat. This is the play. I like this a lot, actually. I'm very much so a big fan of this. World War II gun sexy. It is sexy. I feel like it works even. Hold on, let me get the buzz in. The only part about this that doesn't fit is the earring. We are ready to go to war, Blitz. We are. It is me, Astra 763 again. Here back with another video. Today we're going to fuck shit up. Because at least one Astra high. I mean, it's almost what the bayonet it is. This thing is so cool. I feel like I could, oh man, if only I had some property that I could do some cosplays on. This is like, I could do some cosplays, like I could do some funny content with this. Suka blood. I should use more guns. I do. I want your character in a video game. Get ready, new Astra Battle Pass model. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot, chat. Based. The community needs it. COD skin win. Remember what you're fighting for, comrades. Action figure available this fall. What is this? It's another Sons of Anarchy thing. I don't know what this what is. Take my monies. It's just a fucking wife beater. What? It's just a. I feel like there's not enough stains on this. I need there to be more stains on this to be proper wife beater. Put that on my box of clothes there. Alright, there's still more shit in here. Actually, you should redo my size measurements. Do you not think it fits? I think it fits really well, actually. I think it fits perfectly. I mean, like, if I do that, it's a little tight, but I feel like that's kind of normal, you know what I mean? I feel like it's pretty good. I would 100%, but I need to go. I should need the Funko Pop GTA San Andreas starter kit. My dad has been there at the table with the Russians in the 90s. 1 bottle of vodka for 2 people at the long table for discussions. Oh my god! That's fancy pieces. Oh my, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, Peanut. You don't even know what's about to happen, Peanut. You don't even know what's about to happen. Don't look over there, it's a mess. You don't even know, Peanut. You don't even know. Peanut got gifts. I hope she likes this. Hold on, we got a shit ton over here. Hold on, wait a minute. Evening, Lord. Peanut. Hey, Peanut. You want it? Ah, goddammit, you got some of it on my fucking dress. Goddammit. Oh, you like that, huh? You like that. Wait. Peanut. Oh, yeah. Oh. Here you go, Peanut. Oh, dropping some. Munch. You got some on you. You gotta work on your manners here, Peanut. Oh, Peanut. Just trying to bite it. Here. Hey. Yeah, here you go. You got it. Don't bite my hand off, please. You got more. Warlord, she's pleased. No pulling power cables this stream. I have straight tequila gold. I don't like tequila, man. Tequila makes me throw up. Save some for Puck and Moogie. There's a lot more. Puck doesn't like this kind of stuff, though. I can tell you right now, Puck will not eat this. Moogie will, though. Peter really likes this, though. Peanut goes hard with whatever this is. You got more. Not done yet. Yeah. Hungry kitty. Hungry kitty. Oh, look at this hungry kitty. Peanut. Small femboy versus big cat. We're gonna have to do like there we go. There we go. Okay, I think you tapped that one dry, Peanut. I think you tapped that one dry. Oh, Peanut. Yeah, she's like, ooh, it's tasty. It's like, okay, time for a post-meal nap. You got some on your nose there. Little peanut. Oh. Look at this kitty. So wholesome. Would you kiss Nano for $100? I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I don't know about that one, Chief. Would Nano kiss me for $100 is the question. Oh, Peanut. Alright, we still actually have more stuff in here. That wasn't it. The cat treats weren't the. Oh, is there more cat? Is it cat toys, maybe? Do you have more stuff in here, Peanut? Oh, no. This is not cat toys. This is Shaggy Pez dispenser. Oh, dude, Dom's gonna be jealous of that. Like, they're real jealous of that. Ooh. I'm curious. You wondering what's going on here now, Peanut? You're like, where's more food? I want more treats. You'll get more treats later, Peanut. Like, holy shit, careful, Nano might bite. Hypoallergenic. What? What is it? But is this like one of those puzzles? Like, how do I disconnect this? How do I get these two rings apart? I'm very confused. Is this like a hip, a waist thing? What is this? Is this like supposed? Is this like a? Is it like a? Do I put my wrist around it? What's going on here? What am I doing with this? They're not cock rings. It was 103 today. Damn. Just don't take the necklace apart. What is it? A necklace? Oh, now we're pimping, chat. Now we're fucking pimping. Just a necklace? All right. Now we're pimping, V. And I'm gonna take you on a hell of a journey. I think there's some like. To be honest, this could totally be like a waist one. Are there more? Oh my god, there's more. There's more. There's more in here. Oh, there's earrings too? Okay, alright. Hold on, wait a second. A7 in MD, my house AC broke and my windows keep me alive. Damn, dude. You guys talk about how hot it is. It's like, it's been fine here in Florida. Typical Florida W. Alright.
Thank you for the follow.
Daddy.
Peanut's like, where are the treats? Where did the treats go? He's like, I know you got more of those treats. Were you hiding them out? Why you hiding them treats from me? But she needs a tracksuit and some gold chains. Yeah, then I'll have like several different Russian outfits. This is like the KGB officer outfit right now. Alright, hold on. those sanitized? No, I probably should have sanitized them before I did that, to be honest with you, but it's kind of too late now. It's kind of too late. Didn't Florida just have flooding? Yeah, but that was South Florida. I didn't get any of that. There we go. Big state. It is a big state. There's a lot going on in here. Okay, wait a minute. Don't get caught in my hair, goddammit. No! Hold on, wait, I need to look at my hair here. There we go. Here we go, chat. There we go. Current temp is 90 F in NEAR. Arkansas? Northeast Arkansas? Dude, that's fucking rough, dude. Alright, I gotta put this in, like, my cabinet downstairs. I gotta figure out what other stuff am I bringing downstairs after the stream. Peanut allows 10 Astra 10% share. Yeah, I'm kind of like sitting on the edge of my chair right now. Peanut's like, she's got the rest of it. This is really her chair. Isn't that right, Peanut? Oh, listen to that purr. My Bairdom and office are in the mid-70s with AC unit, working in 2 rooms. I'm doing okay. Now, I noticed Astra's cute jawline. You should get rather your hair back to show that pretty neck and jaw. Well, I know a lot of people like it when I put my hair up like that. That's a lot of people like that. I suppose that's like also a kind of a good look there. But I don't have any hair ties with me. Well, I guess I have. I don't really have any hair ties. Hey, Peanut. Careful. Careful. About to Mogstra? What are you talking about? Mogstra? I'm mogging people? Me? No. This does kind of work with this outfit. I feel like a detective. Jacket. This leather jacket is so cool. I like this. I love this leather jacket, man. I'm gonna wear this shit. Look at that jawline. I don't know, man. I don't like my jawline. I wish I had less of a jawline, to be honest. 75 in comfy recliner indoors. Hell yeah. So like food, Peanut get like the food all over my jacket. God damn it. That necklace, you look like a Gen Z detective movie from the 70s. Yeah. Someone said someone wasn't being woke. It's time for the Gen Z detectives to come by and fuck with that. The earrings do look pretty good though. I like the earring look. It's like the jewelry all kind of comes together. Miami Vice. Miami Vice. I think that was it though, chat. I think that was everything. I think I got everything. I myself to throw this away after the stream. Okay, chat. Detective, don't detain me. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna go get some food. Because I should probably eat something. But I'm gonna, like... I like this jacket a lot, man. This jacket's such a vibe, dude. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I will be live again on Tuesday. I forgot that it's Monday today. Or no, it's not Monday today. It's Saturday today. I'm fucking tired, chat. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go get munchies. Next stream's gonna be on Tuesday. Don't forget to check your email. Okay, I will. Thank you, everybody.